Welcome everyone to Dungeons and Dragons Night at Open World Gaming once again.
Thank you.
It is the Dream Realm as we've been participating in. This is episode 12. Actually, let me go to DM Full to give us a quick recap. 1 second.
It's okay. It's fine.
Alright, so to catch you guys up, we were able to rescue Osiris from his dream/illusion type thing. While this happened, there's a lot of chaos, I'll be honest, so point is maybe because y'all are in that dream illusion, it made it more difficult for Sid to maintain his tether, his spiritual tether to some of you. So because of that, he kind of lost his hold. So then the other people he brought into the mix. So we did get some new blood. In fact, we got another new person to introduce to the group. So I'll get to that in just a moment. But yeah, y'all are finally, after you rescued everyone, you guys were like, all right, we're ready to go to the temple and get to the artifacts. That way you can try to stop the Lord of Illusion from trying to undo all reality, just like that. So that's where y'all are at. I think basically y'all back in that room and it was like a long rest, or he was like, we're gonna meet here the next day, right? Okay. So that's where we will resume.
There was a bunch of whelps. There's a bunch of whelps. I may or may not have caused this.
Chasing there too. Oh, I was gonna say, is there already on there?
Gotta get
it. Alright, perfect.
Sorry. Gotta get that.
Okay.
Boom, boom, pow.
Alright, so,
Maybe jogger style. Right.
As each of your characters, knowing what was at stake, the whole day that you were awake, you were just like, man, I'm just so worried about what's gonna happen in the dream realm, so you're just all looking forward to it. And the second that you guys actually fall asleep, pretty quickly after, you start feeling yourself kind of the same thing you felt the other nights, where it's like a strange feeling, and then all of a sudden you materialize here in the dream realm. And then Sid greets each of you, and you do notice that there's a couple people missing and a couple of new faces. You do see Leroy Jenkins, the new wizard, Dragonborn, right? He's a 3-foot tall Dragonborn.
3-foot tall Dragonborn doing a little dance.
So he's dancing there as he materializes, comes in doing peanut butter jelly time. And then you look around, you do notice that, let me see Kalar, you do notice that, I can't remember her name. What's Becca's character's name? Skylar. That's what I was like, I remember it sounded kind of, yeah.
Skylove.
No
Skylar.
hard R.
So you don't see her, and then you also don't see the other paladin. But in his place is the old paladin. Yeah, there's another paladin last week. Yeah, you were replaceable.
The warlock's still getting interrogated. The sisters.
Good. Warlock's probably dead.
Hey, actually, help refresh my memory on one thing, if y'all don't mind. How many of the daughters or the sisters, whatever you want to call them, have y'all killed so far?
How many are there?
One.
There's 5. There you go.
Did we kill
1.
4? We killed 4?
No, it's either 1 or 2.
There's 3. We killed 3.
There's just 1. I thought so. Okay. All right. Good to know.
Now it's just 1.
All right. So you see, but you don't see Skyla. You also don't see
Prison Mike.
What was her name? Yeah, and Prison Mike. He's still being.
Yeah, oucher.
Yeah, he's still.
He's enjoying it.
Yeah, that's cool. Definitely.
He's on their side.
He got threatened with a good time.
He converted immediately.
Death by Snoo Snoo.
Yeah, he's now the big bad evil guy. But you do see a new face, and in front of you materializes.
Do I say the name right next to it? Name?
Well, so you can just tell us what we see.
So you'll see a woman that looks to be about 5'10". She has green hair and like really piercing red eyes.
Okay.
Like poison ivy style.
But what race are you? I'm getting real personal here. What race are you?
From appearance,
Sorry, we have the xenophobic stuff.
but she would appear to look human.
Human, okay.
All right, and then what else is she in? Some rags, some riches. What's she
Just
wearing?
audibly, she don't look right.
She's on something. She's been drinking a little
Yes,
bit too
what
much.
she's
Don't we
wearing
fit
just,
as well?
just like casual, pants and a shirt with like some looks to be leather armor. That's on her body, and a rapier on her left hip.
Okay.
So Sid looks straight at you. Says, "You seem new here. My connections have been kind of hazy the last couple nights."
Sorry, wrong number.
Say what?
Sorry, wrong number.
Sorry,
Summoned a
Pocket dial.
new soul. Who dis? So he looks straight at you, and I've had to reset my tethers to a couple people. So I believe this is the first time that you're here.
Yes, this is a little confusing.
Yeah, this is. Get used to being confused. This is the realm of dreams. Unfortunately, I've got you here for a very important mission.
Okay.
I've battled Mara many times. However, this time it does seem different. He does seem. Before it's been an inexorable battle between us, where he is always trying to distract people and keep their minds clouded and keep them from seeking truths about themselves. And I'm usually trying to stop that. I would rather that people be able to find that truth for themselves if they want to. However, he got irritated at all, people being collectively, learning more about things and finding out more about themselves and the wokeness of people. So he's gotten irritated. So he wants to undo all reality. And
That's a bit extreme.
yes, exactly. And whenever I sense the need for this, I am able to send out tethers that can bring people here that I can enlist and aid and help me to stop him. So you were one of those people. So there must be something special about you or your soul or your spirit that might be able to help us aid in this fight against him.
So it seems like an admirable cause.
It's if you like existing, then yes.
I sure do.
And if you like other things existing, yes. He wants to destroy the balance between life and death and recreate the universe in his own image. We must stop that. So, your associates will fill you in with more details if you'd like. I can't catch you up on everything. All I can say is that now we're at the temple where we should be able to find. He's going to have a lot of supporters. We're going to have to be very careful. He wouldn't be called the Lord of Illusion for nothing. He's going to be very good at tricking us and making us doubt what we see and perceive. But if we keep our wits about us, I think we'll be fine. Right now, we need to go in, find the artifacts that he's casting a lot of his energy into, and we need to try to shut that down or destroy the artifact or something.
Sid, how can we be confident that these allies are actually allies and not just illusions and infiltrators?
Because whenever I'm starting this process, it's basically I'm going outside the dream realm to pick these candidates, and it goes outside of the Lord of Illusion's current realm. So, if you haven't noticed, I'm somewhat of an aberrant force here. There are a lot of things that I do that kind of go against his will. So, one of the things I'm able to do is that. Also, there is something else I need to discuss with you guys. This is going to be very important. Remember when we first got here, and you guys, you didn't have any of your equipment from reality, so it was a little bit difficult. And then I was able to teach you how you can actually summon things from the real world into this place, and that's how you're able to get some of your equipment. If you wouldn't mind, help him out with it tonight. I hope you're not. Are you a melee class?
Her.
Her? Yes. Oh, if you can help her out. Are you a melee class? You might have some difficulty unless one of y'all want to help her summon a magic weapon before we fight tonight.
Get those item cards.
Yeah. If you want to go through that, do you have the app though, the D&D game? It might be easier to find one of your items from the real world that you have there to summon that here. If you want to try to do that really quick.
Sure.
So I mentioned that we have that ability. Then I also was able to teach you the ability to phase in and out of combat. By the way, out of character. The way we're going to do the phase rules, instead of keeping up with the dream energy, it's just going to be you can phase one time. Like so, once per session, you'll be able to phase. But it does still do the same thing it did before. It negates all attacks for that round. So whenever I taught you the phasing ability, I never taught that to you, did I?
What are the limits?
Phasing you can do as a reaction. Basically, if a creature's about to attack you, especially if you sense that it's going to be like a really big attack, you can. It's kind of like rogues have that ability.
You also didn't teach us about summoning armor or anything.
Well, it was a scuffed session. What are you going to do?
It didn't apply last session.
Yeah.
Like we couldn't have done it last session.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fine.
If you want to, though, you can spend a little bit of time to summon an art. Like you can do one item tonight, and then that way you'll have more time to do stuff. But so if you don't think
what kind of like anything we want?
Basically anything that you think your character would have been able to acquire in 18 levels of questing. Huh?
As long as it has a
Only limit being no
you'd have to be-
game-breaking legendaries.
Yeah, and don't, we're not going to have to your character has like 4 legendaries. Basically, if you have 1 legendary, you can't have any other legendaries.
And it's not like a wand of wishes.
Actually, no. I'm looking at an epic right here that would go great with
Then
high
take it.
magi. So
There you go. There you go.
Unlike
Then
our
if you like it, take it.
28 AC.
That's one of the fun things about this campaign. It's meant to be that you can.
Its
come up with
attack
stuff.
is 12 d6.
So back to the phasing ability. It's kind of like Uncanny Dodge for a rogue. Basically, in reaction
Power
to
kill.
something attacking you,
It's
you,
dead.
you can phase out of existence, and it makes so that the attacks don't hit
Has
you.
more than 200.
So it's kind of like a reaction move. So you can use that once per session,
Under 1,000 HP.
but specifically related to the phasing. I've been to Mara's temple before. I know y'all hear me say this a lot, but it's going to be different from what y'all might expect. As in, it shifts a lot, and because of that, it would if we actually tried to go through and navigate it, like the way you would normally of building your structure, we would be here for eons because he would always be able to put more steps between us.
Just want to put this out here, but we've been in a dream realm this entire time. There's no expectations for any of this shit.
That's true. This is true. Thank you, Roger. But, however, the ability which I was going to try to show you guys tonight, now that y'all have been here long enough,
Karakan.
is nope. It's actually it's
game breaking.
somewhat a form of astral projection and phasing combined. Basically, you'll be able to teleport.
You just get all of that from
Misty
it.
step.
Yeah,
All the
it
spells?
kind of works like that. The way that it works, hey, JT,
I don't think so.
the way that it will work, you're basically going to be able to teleport. But the way that it works, you'll only be able to teleport back to a room that you've been to before. That you'll be able to recall the surroundings of, with the one caveat that it being the dream, it's not just that it's his realm. This is his actual, temple. Even if you try to teleport somewhere you're trying to go, it still might land you somewhere different. But it might be our best way of navigating around here. I know that doesn't sound very helpful, but all I can say is that whenever comes time for us to try to go to the next area, if you stay with me, I should be able to help us somewhat in a kind of translocating to the right area together. All right. Well, is everyone ready? Do you have all of this stuff, or you're just looking at that one? Just that one right here? Yeah, you're cool with that.
Okay.
Yeah, you're cool with that. And then that's one legendary. So that's your one legendary. Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, with my background, I figured that would go with it.
Sure. But you're gonna have to have a miniaturized version of it, or else it'll be like you'll not be proficient with it. Like try to lift it up, like
Half-handed sword.
yeah.
It's not.
That's good.
That's a staff, so.
I know. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It's a short staff.
I'm not. Roll performance check every time you use it.
So, if you guys are ready, we're going to be able to use the map that Kalar recovered for us, or really more like a blueprint, and we're going to use that to take this room and teleport us right to the temple.
Let's get it.
You ready?
Get her in.
All right.
Point me in the direction.
Sid closes his eyes, meditates for a second, and then you guys feel like a weird. And all of a sudden, you're sitting, and in front of right before you, you do see this majestic temple. The white and gold, of course, very shiny. But very quickly, you notice that there is definitely a shifting quality to it. That the longer you try to focus on one area, it almost starts making your head hurt. Because you look at one area and then you look away and you look back and it's like a different thing. Now there's a tower in this place. Now this is so everything's just constantly shifting. It's not rendering. There doesn't seem to be like
Block render.
misty looking clouds that will go around it.
Characters is bouncing.
In addition, in fact, everyone do a perception check.
I don't have my sheet. Batteries though.
Yeah, my issue.
15.
26.
Okay.
16.
14.
I don't.
You're not very perceptive.
His eyes are closed.
You and
Who's yawning?
you were the only ones that passed. You're able to make out
With
whispers or something, but it just sounds like saying that's like they're almost saying like hurried voices. Like seems like something might know you're already here.
Good.
It just kind of seems weird, like.
Left them.
And you don't know if that's like meant to be just to make you feel unnerved or what, but that's what you kind of make out.
Good.
Make out.
Sid, though, doesn't look like he's sticking around long. He starts striding forward and goes right up to
Follow.
the doors. Okay.
Let's get it.
I raise my staff in the air, spin it in my hand, and cast invisibility from the staff. On myself.
Can you roll dexterity to see if he dropped
Well, I was
the
gonna
staff?
say,
Trying to be
either
fancy with
dexterity
it.
or performance. You're trying to perform, so yeah, performance. We're gonna see how well he does.
12.
12. You fiddle with the staff, like you're like twirling it, like looking around, like hey, and all of a sudden, oh, and then you are able to cast invisibility and finish brandishing the staff.
Hit you and you take 1d4 damage.
Where are you, Sid?
So it happens in the pro.
Who brought the chameleon?
Well, here's Kalar.
All of a sudden, you hear from the shadows. I heard that.
There's Sid. There's Sid. I need Sid. So Sid will be up front. Got our Kektik, our paladin back. Who's this one? This is you? Okay, awesome. The ranger, the bard, who's not really that short, but it's funny. It's funny because his character is as short as his character should be. That's awesome. All right. So yeah, the doors to the temple do open. Sid just strides right in, like he owns the place.
It's a trap. It's a trap. It's a trap.
I mean, I guess Kektik is also up at the front.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna just like hide right behind him. He's my meat shield.
That's right.
It's good to have you back, buddy.
Who else is up here?
Got your tank back.
Can I try to hide? Is it how is the environment within there? Is it like just bright light everywhere?
Well, right now we're just describing who's going in first. Then I'll describe the room as soon as we can.
All right,
So do you follow close behind, or are you kind of being a little more
I'll
cautious?
hang back a little bit, trying to come in cautiously.
All right, we're gonna have you and Roderick hanging out towards the back, and then Kalar and Leroy are up front as well. Okay. So as you are filing in, what she sees you come inside, the place doesn't look as. It's nice on the inside, but it seems like well, first off, it's definitely a lot darker. In fact, while you're looking around, you suddenly, like it's almost like you kind of forgot that it was there. Everyone takes another 5 necrotic damage. Thanks to the paladin. Otherwise, it would be 10. Yeah.
So we're still in this death and decay part.
Yes, yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. Is that on the inside, you're seeing more of that. Like it was almost like on the outside, it didn't really want you to see that, but on the inside, the decay effect is much more obvious.
Really bad air freshener.
The inside of this room is relatively well lit. However, the corners, like there seems to be a lot of angles and structures in here where it kind of creates shadows. So there is a lot of like darker areas still. You do see to your sides there are some little doorways. They look kind of like the portal doorways that y'all encountered before in the room y'all just came from. You also see in front of you there is a stairwell, like a round stairwell that goes up. It's actually hard to make out what it even goes up to because there's no mezzanine. You're not able to tell second floor. It just kind of seems to ascend. Like whenever you look up, it's almost like looking there kind of strange. So you almost don't want to look up. There does seem to be 2 other stairwells going down right beside that main stairwell going up. And then besides that, there are some portraits, but the portraits themselves change. And they also seem to be watching you guys.
Do we recognize any of the people from these portraits?
Do a what's it called?
History check?
Yeah, history check. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I just want you to know that I now have feral senses at level 18.
Alright, so
What does that mean?
When I attack a creature I can't see, I don't have disadvantage on my attack rolls against it. And as long as I am conscious and can hear, I'm also aware of the location of any invisible creature within 30 feet that isn't hidden.
Nice.
alright, I'm proficient in
Roll for combat.
I'm glad you said that, by the way.
Just so you know.
I'm proficient in this.
Okay.
That's a perception of 24.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure this
Oh,
out.
me too, yeah.
I add the
Crazy
bonus
perception.
plus my int modifier to my roll, or just my bonus?
If you're proficient in it, then it'll be the proficiency plus.
If you're proficient and you're using the app, it'll tell you
So
the modifier.
it's either 26 or it's 30.
Alright. Basically, they look. There's a couple figures, like because it keeps shifting. There's a couple figures that look for a second like you might have known who they were, but for the most part, they seem to be a wide. The ones he did seem like that you might have noticed, they would have been rulers of like of a big empire or something else like that. But maybe one that already fell or crumbled or something. But that's mainly what you're able to see. Alright. What do y'all want to do? And then besides that, the details on this room, it's just like a lot of places. It's kind of hard to make out.
Door,
Dark.
staircase. These were, are the stairs down?
Yeah, stairs going down. Yeah.
Sucks I couldn't prepare a spell for tonight.
Looking for
I'll let
artifacts.
I'll let them see this really quick. This is what they're going into right now.
Having a familiar to look around the room would have been nice, but I can't have a ritual prepared to enter the dream realm.
No, maybe if y'all get a chance to break or something. Anyways, all right. So what do y'all want to do? Do y'all want to
Where should we go?
explore around?
I can scout ahead if you'd like.
I mean, the question would be, is it something they'd store secretly, or is it something they'd have high up on an altar? Basically up or down.
Like I said, I can scout ahead a little bit.
Aren't it be in our best interest to split up?
Sid looks at you and he's like, I appreciate where your head is. However, I just want to let you know, past times we've tried to use logic like that. It never ends up working with the Lord of Illusion.
All of a sudden you would hear, I say, to the left, let it go! And I run towards the door invisible.
Which one? This one?
The left, yes.
Okay. Alright. Sid shrugs and because he sees that he hears your voice and he starts heading that direction as well.
Are we really gonna follow this fool?
We should go downstairs.
Have you guys lived most times?
Huh?
Have you guys lived most times?
Yeah, you keep going.
What'd you say?
I said, have you guys lived?
Relax so far.
I do not think we go in the door.
Percentile die for you.
Percentile die?
I'm not going through the door. I'm gonna just
60.
observe.
You have to roll both of them. You have to roll percentile and the d10.
61.
61, okay. You shimmer for a second, and then all of a sudden you just hear like a really loud trumpet sounding, like a blare, like, and you just kind of stumble back outwards out of it. Like, ooh. Right back out where you were.
Can I walk over to the
I
staircase
agree
that
with
leads
him
down
that we should go down.
and just see if it looks like a normal staircase,
Okay.
not like a portal?
Sounds good. What is your staircase? Here's yours. Alright, so you're gonna look down the staircase?
Yeah.
Do a perception check.
16.
It's hard for you to make out, but you don't see, like, you see the stairs going down, but it just gets darker before you can see exactly how far down they go.
Guys, this looks like a normal staircase and not a portal. Maybe it's worth exploring. Portals can be kind of weird here.
We don't want to go back into any portals.
Ah, good to know.
Sid, left or right?
Well, I put Osiris on the left, so I'll just say honestly, usually the best way to go with this place is to use your intuition. And
Going down.
So exactly. So if someone does it, I usually try to go along with it until we see something else. All right.
We can always backtrack if we need to.
Okay. So you start heading down the stairs. You keep going down. You're walking. It starts to get darker.
Here, Roy, if you need us, we'll be upstairs.
Downstairs, you mean?
Who's going down?
That's not what I said.
Is everyone going down, or who's going? Assuming that y'all
I'm
are
going
going
down.
down.
Sid's going. I think
so everyone's going,
I
right?
have to stay
Okay.
with the group.
The paladin just doesn't want his award to be. He's like, I
I'm
guess.
just following the paladin like he's a heater. Like
While y'all are headed down, take the stairs. Go ahead and take another 5 necrotic. And y'all are going down the stairs for what seems a really long time. In fact, you start to hear Sid grunt kind of a little bit in vexation. And Sid's like finally, and it's been a good long time. It's been like 45 minutes of walking down. At one point, Sid is like, yeah, I'm sorry, I think this was a dead end.
Choose your words carefully.
He looks at you. Very true. I'm just going to snap us back to where we were. So,
You were saying earlier how we can teleport to a place we've already been.
Oh, okay.
I'm still standing there by the door.
Yeah.
I didn't go.
you didn't go?
No, I stayed by my door.
You have now got to take. So everyone else take 5. You're gonna take 30 necrotic.
Oh!
You didn't want to stay with the paladin. You do your own thing.
I'm your protection here, just FYI.
Me, shield, me.
Can we go through the door now?
You, there's a trumpet that just blasting back.
Yeah.
Did
The
it do
sound
any
effect I was
damage?
going for was
It didn't do any damage at all?
no, it was just he was disoriented for a second, but that was it.
There's clearly something trying to stop us from going through this door.
Try again.
Can you
Go for it.
Can you get the digits on now then?
Maybe it's the simplest answer, and the way to proceed forward is the way we came in.
Belloc. Speak French.
I'm going to use detect magic from my staff
Okay.
on the door.
On the door.
On the door.
All right.
It's magical.
Yeah, it's definitely magical. Yeah.
That's like the extent of the spell.
Well, don't you get to see what the school magic is?
Yeah, you're supposed to be able to see.
I'm pretty sure it's conjuration for a teleport for a portal.
I'm gonna
It's
go.
concentration magic, and then go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
And then take 60 more points in necrotic.
Swami Noah's right next to me now.
Go for it.
Nope. Wait.
Since time is of the essence.
My
23.
My staircase just got us a killer quad workout, so I'm all ears.
We go to the other down staircase. I put Featherfall on myself, and one of you throw me like a spear down the staircase. I'll float all the way down, and we'll see.
You
if
guys,
there's
give
a
me a
ball.
minute. I can just walk around to every single one,
gets you down,
detect magic, figure out what's going on.
Featherfall, so I'll float down. Yeah.
All
Never
with my
ending. Once you
staff.
die,
So
eventually-
with your Arcana check,
Hopefully, Sid could bring me back, right?
maybe.
Is Sid the only one that
Do you
can
have
do
to
the
be next to
teleport,
her
or
to
anyone
teleport
can?
No.
You just have to have been to the room.
Can I just say
Anyone
like
can, but
count
if
to 60 and then bring me back?
If you do it without Sid, you can have to do a percentile die to see. It's gonna be a little tougher. If Sid's helping you, you pretty much can get there easily.
I'm gonna go check the other door.
This one right here. Well, really quick, with your Arcana check. Let's see.
I like where your head's at and where it's about to be before this plan.
Smash button.
With your Arcana check, you're sensing that there was a resistance about this portal, almost like it. Basically, it's kind of like almost like an alignment thing. It's like if you're not one of his followers, it's like got a resistance. It's gonna try to keep you from being able to use it.
Okay, now I will use my staff again. Dispel magic.
Okay. What level are you using it
Max it out.
Level 20.
Over 9,000!
Right? That's all your
I'm trying to figure out how this works because it's not like I'm casting a normal spell. This is literally
What is it
coming from my staff.
If it's from your staff, then you have to use a certain amount of charges from your
Yeah,
staff.
3 charges.
So however many charges
charges
you
at the
use
minimum.
dictates how many spell slots.
How many
Or
charges?
what level of the spell slot it is.
At a higher level.
It was a map of that
So
specific
it starts
portal.
at third
It wasn't
level,
a
and
map,
for
it
each
was a
charge
blueprint
you
of
put
how to
past
use
that, it'll
the
add
portals
one.
to get to
Alright,
the
so here we go. So 50 charges.
Little squirrel,
properties,
how long have you been doing
spells,
magic?
Charges, so that's 3 charges.
I'm a high magi of the cult of Rajen, okay?
So while this is happening, I want to tie some like twine around Roderick's ankle.
Okay.
We're
And
doing my plan.
me and Kalar are gonna kind of do this like 3, 2, 1, and then he's gonna like this featherfall and just go down the stairs. We're doing
The
it.
other side?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, we'll see what we can do.
So I'm just soaring.
I think you have to do it at that level.
I'm checking the
So, which one else?
But you're not casting.
Are you gonna check this
casting
door?
the spell slot, that's the
And
whole thing.
then
Cast
that.
it, and you have to cast it at
this.
level, unless it doesn't say anything about saying.
I have to make an ability check to see if it
Find your
works.
dad.
Above level 4.
Alright.
But just
Um.
what he's saying is that you on what level you.
Alright, so here's what happens with y'all
casting
real
at
quick.
higher level has a better chance of-
You first off, so you guys do that. You tie the thing to him. Here's the strange thing for you. As soon as they chuck you, right, you feel like you just went into warp. It's like, like a lot faster than whenever y'all are like just walking down. Like insane. So much that you're like, oh, and then all of a sudden you feel the rope itself. It like seems like it was gonna resist, like it was gonna go taut, but it just keeps like basically growing. There's like more of it, right? And like, cause you guys got to the end of it, and it like just kept going. You like kept feeling like you're expecting
More and more going.
tug.
It just keeps going
Yeah,
and
it just
going and
keeps
going and going.
And then but you're going so fast, this doesn't take like 45 minutes.
I think there's a temporal displacement here. One side was really drawn out, the other one's accelerated.
So then what ends up happening after all that, you're going so fast, all of a
30
sudden
years old when
you
you-
come to a turn where the stairs are still go down. Go straight into it. You were going fast, however, right when we get to the end, you do slow down. You do hit it, but not enough to take damage. But you then instantly do start to tumble because we'll say you take 1 point of damage, but it's enough that it does break the Featherfall spell. So then you start tumbling the rest of the way.
At warp speed.
No, you slow down a good bit. But as you start tumbling down the stairs,
7 charges.
That's what
So
happens.
it's
And it goes right back out in the room? Oh my gosh. That's hilarious.
But at least the journey was fascinating.
It looks
You don't
like
take
it's
any
one
from
target
it while you're there.
That was the idea.
But he aged 10 years.
Yeah, pretty good.
I think it's just
So
it literally is what
then
Flying for so
y'all
long.
figure out
It's like
say that every
Interstellar.
spell is essentially one charge per level, but it talks about going above level 3.
It doesn't though. It says if the only one that mentioned is fireball, makes you use 7 charges.
Well, right
what's the
here-
highest level spell?
No,
We
we're
can see
talking about
that.
the spell magic. That's just how it works.
You would have to spend.
Gotta basically match this equals your spell level. So
For each spell is 4th level or higher on the target. What level spells on the target?
You don't know.
You don't know. That's what I'm saying. What level? At what level are you trying to cast it?
3.
It's a
Three.
guess, basically.
yeah.
It doesn't seem to have effect. There's a. In fact, he felt a strong bit of resistance. But as soon
I
as
imagine
you
I
try to
laid
cast
him
it, Sid shrugs and walks over to Kektik. Kektik, you got anything over here?
We're going to check.
All right, so you actually focus a little bit because you remember you were the first one to basically learn how you could actually start to manipulate things. You try that at first because you're like, this is, Lord of Illusion. He's trying to do some trickery. You aren't able to do that, however, you do feel stirring, and Sid felt it too. Like Sid felt you reaching out, and he's like, "Here, go for it. Just try to power everything you have behind it." And as soon as you do feel the portal activate. And it does seem to coalesce like slightly differently.
So everything in here is an illusion, mostly dealing with illusions.
Maybe.
In the dream world plane of existence.
But then specifically you're in his own temple, so where he has even more power.
But if we shifted to another plane of existence, what would happen?
Oh, you're trying to think of like plane shift? You can. Technically, that's what y'all did before. Whenever you
Yeah, but the
Came out
object that we
years.
need is here.
wait, what?
The object that
Yeah,
we need is here.
yeah. Y'all are still trying to get into the temple further. Anyways,
We're seeking an
Could we
artifact.
not shift?
you can go to a different plane, but you know that the artifact that you're looking for that could be used to stop the world is on the dream realm right now.
See, my thought was, could we shift to another plane of existence, move through the castle in that realm, and come back,
Did y'all see that?
defeat the illusions?
It kind of bummed me out because the movie, it could have been so much better. But what was that one movie? It was by the same guy who made The Fifth Element.
Night.
No,
His
Jumpers?
movies are always this.
no.
I don't know
Except
why I was
Sonic,
thinking of Jumper.
It was like Valeris and the City of a Thousand Cities or something like that. Sky. It was some weird.
Oh, yeah, that one.
And there's a cool thing in it where they do something like that. There's this one place they go to, and there's like, it's a market, but there's like 2
Yeah.
phases of existence.
Yeah.
It was actually really cool. The movie was it was
They have
actually
to wear, like, special...
yeah. That's what you see it.
I'm straight up asking Sid, if I shift us to another plane of existence, could we move through the castle in that plane and then come back here?
Most likely not. Being
think
that he
it's
shifts
work like
everything
that.
all the time, if we try to, there's no way that we would be able to know for sure where we're going at in here. He's constantly shifting everything about this place.
Probably would be going back to the city.
Right.
Most likely.
We have a door here. Tie yourselves off.
Let's hit the door.
Let's go.
Corky.
Can I go ahead and shoot an arrow down the door?
Yeah.
Into the hallway?
Alright, crocodile then.
Wait,
Wait,
is
is
you
it-
see a portal?
It's a portal.
You
Oh, through the
you
other
can't really
door.
see inside it.
Comes back, hits him in the face.
How big is the
We're at the
room?
wall there. So,
It's as big as this representation, so it's like
Like, give me some
80
dimensions.
feet across or something like that, 100
It's
feet
taller
long.
than you.
It's like
I'm 3 foot tall, but
it's about 80 feet across and let's say 120 feet long.
how high is the ceilings?
Remember, it was
Endless.
that weird thing? It's hard to tell. Yeah, it like this stairwell just seems to just go up and it doesn't go to mezzanine. It like just up.
It loops back to the stairs.
Yeah.
They're connected.
I just want to make sure and throw a ball bearing down that staircase and come over here and like wait for it.
We'll take a shot in the dark.
Catch.
So roll a percentile die.
Percentile.
Yes.
Oh no. It's gonna come out like a bullet.
No, it'll come out like a boulder, dude. It'll be like 500 times.
It'll be a 26.
26. I was giving you a 25% chance of something really funny happening.
Okay.
So you got a 26, which means you just barely avoided it. You do it on the ball bearing, and you go over to the stairwell. You hear, and all of a sudden you're barely able to dodge out of the way. Thing looked like it was going straight for your nuts. It's like, yeah, it's like Matrix jump. Whoa! Just to miss it. And yeah, it does come out.
I'm just gonna look around the room and just yell, Mara! Fight us, you coward! You won't!
The whole place shifts as soon as you say that.
Don't do that again, please. Don't do that. Not again. No.
You feel this
I like
darkness.
this.
Why have we not gotten?
In fact, yeah, everyone take 5 necrotic. I'm doing that. But more importantly, you specifically hear a voice in your head now. It says, I don't know, it's actually kind of fun watching you guys just get nowhere.
I cut him off. You won't, no balls!
Literally.
Tell you
Right here, fight us! You scared to sit in his party?
You need to ask him how his daughter is.
Tell you what.
Hey guys,
Something I
I've
want to
got
show
an
you.
idea for getting through here without using doors.
Before you can finish your thought, all of a sudden you see Osiris start to materialize out, and he gives the rest of you guys like a little thumbs up. Sid looks panicked for a second, and then suddenly he like, everyone prepare yourselves, and now all of you start materializing out. And then
It worked!
Taunted him.
What is going on? Not again.
you materialize.
Not again! Oh, feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Am I missing someone?
Yeah.
He's walking with it.
Still throwing ball bearings. I didn't even notice everyone disappeared.
So you materialize. This is a different room. There's still that same sense of foreboding, but here you can tell that it's a little bit more in like the whole resplendor, magnificent. Even though there's the same feeling, it's definitely a lot more well lit. In fact, besides there's plenty of like wall sconces and torches. These are like little pillars. Besides that, there's also 2 extremely obvious sources of light in this room. One of them is what can only be described as a beacon of some sorts. It's basically like a big old beam of energy,
Like a brazier.
going up into the
Whatever.
sky. Yeah, it's like from right here.
Yeah.
It's like a big old column of light. It looks like pulsing energy going up it. At the same time, there's back here you see this rotating object. It also is glimmering and shiny, and it keeps pulsing with energy as well. And every now and then you'll see little arcs of energy, like arc off into the beam as the beam is shooting upwards.
How far away is this object?
As far as this is, so the beacon is only about like 20 to 30 feet in front of you, whereas the artifact itself is about 160 feet back.
I think I want to move over to that.
You see in front of you. Okay, I'll do that in a second.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 35, 7.
We're gonna use Prison Mike. Prison Mike is actually here.
He did turn.
No, but up there is standing.
You just see him like sketching on the wall, power word kill, over and over again. I'll kill this temple!
So,
So I'll take 3 steps forward.
hold on, I'm still describing stuff. So you see, but it at first was a little bit difficult to see because you're noticing everything, the beacon of energy pulsing upwards. But then you do see him, we can only, assume must be Mara. And you see him there, and he's...
Oh, so it's not actually Prison Mind. You're just using his mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's using Mara. Yeah. It's not Prison Mind.
Oh, it should be his body, man. They took it.
He looks like some kind of version of those two together.
Okay.
Just like a big thing with angels and resplendent things, and it looks like he has this more of the mace than a sword. But it looks a pretty scary looking mace, to be honest. It looks like pretty savage, like barbed and all vicious looking and everything like that. But he seems very resplendent.
Witch King from Lord of the Rings.
Well, like more. I don't even know who uses reference for this, but like rubies and gems and like even his skin itself looks like coated in almost like this milk white sheen or something like that. Yeah, very. This guy cares about how he looks. Yeah. But you see him there. He speaks out to you. He's speaking directly at you at first. Your impertinence, just so you know, it's maybe mildly entertaining, but it's certainly not effective. If what you're trying to do is bait me, I could have teleported you here at any time. And again, I could have watched you waste your time for another few hours or however long. But I figured I'd bring you here just to let you know something. You have no chance at stopping me. I already know this because this is my realm. This is my temple. You have no chance at being able to... First off, you don't even have a chance of defeating me. I know you got lucky in your first form, whenever that creature used that spell and got lucky. But in this form, I am death. I choose what creatures die and what creatures live. I can make any one of you wink out of existence right now. Not only that, this thing, I'm guessing you're here to stop this. You don't have a chance of stopping that. You don't even have any of the crystal fragments that you would need to be able to power down the artifact. You need all 5 of them just to be able to stop it. You don't have a chance of getting those.
In the chat. I want to cut him off.
In fact, you are unable to speak right now. In fact, none of you are able to move. You are all paralyzed. As you, in fact,
He's scared.
I just wanted to show you that you have no chance at stopping me. But I'll still be following along with what you guys do. You might be able to entertain me a little bit more. Now, be gone. And now everyone has to roll a d4.
That's the one I didn't take out.
3. Higher is better.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
Probably just dictates where we go.
I knew much better.
Not for long, bitch.
Party split.
Yeah. We're gonna see.
Good luck, everybody else.
Good luck, everybody else. No. The beacon's gone. The 4 stack doors. No. You can hear them scatter.
I got one now.
You hear Mara cry out, "Damn it! Damn it!"
Like his raspy, nerdy voice.
I had such a good plan.
No plan.
You hate to see
You
it
can't
happen.
talk during cutscenes, man.
There's no skip button.
I'm Leroy Jenkins. I cut him off. I run up. I wave my stick.
I mean, if you want to do that stuff, we can have a player character do that tonight, pretty fast. If you just want to go for the lulls.
I mean, I was enjoying
Sid
smack talking
recruited
the
you
final
to,
boss.
be able to try to stop the guy.
I mean, I'm Leroy Jenkins. I take 3 steps forward. I go, suck on this. I wave my stick in front of my crotch and shoot a lightning bolt out of it.
Be glad you didn't get a chance to do that. Not only would you not have been able to, but then he would have just killed you.
Assuming he could read my mind, though, the whole time he was talking, I was just picturing him shining my shoes.
That's hilarious.
We're gonna say he wasn't focusing on your mind at the time, but maybe if you focus on that again, maybe.
You can just say it audibly and he'll hear you.
All right.
Go home and get your what is it from? Get your shoe shine kit from Goodfellas.
So, let me roll for Sid. All right. Who got a 3?
Just him.
Just him? You and Sid.
Locked in the dungeon.
Die.
Where's your
And now Sid is dead, and the campaign is over.
Are appear in a closet and are stuck there for 7 minutes. Awkward.
3. Yeah. You guys materialize right here. Okay, who rolled a 4?
4. Gang gang.
It's y'all two?
Fancy
Okay.
people.
1 in 4 chance.
Yeah.
All I go
Thank
for
you.
this time. Too bad.
Have a good one.
Now the question is, which of us 3 are by ourselves?
So you two are in here. Get to y'all's guy second. We got a 1.
It's you.
Okay. Kalar, right here.
Thank God I'm with the paladin.
And then I'm guessing you guys got a 2? Or you and you got a 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Alright.
we were evenly split between 2s.
Somehow.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I know if it was gonna
None
be
of us are
better.
alone?
Well, he is.
Huh?
Oh, you're alone. Okay.
Yeah.
If I hadn't.
He's alone.
That's unfortunate.
Alright, so we're going to go in order 1, 2, 3, 4 to tell you what you guys see. Alright, so 1, Kayla, you are by yourself. You see in front of you
Splendid riches.
2 mezzalines.
I was gonna say, I hope he has the worst one.
Wow.
Where's my little baggie?
Before you is a Build-A-Bear. Day 1. No line. Tread carefully.
This is, I wasn't saying, I was thinking, well, whatever, that's how it works. But, this is, alright, I'm hoping y'all do okay.
That's not a good sign right there.
Okay, so that's what you see. And they
Hope you guys
instantly,
make it.
they instantly hiss at you. Okay? And then we'll come back to you. We're gonna, yes, and by the way, well, let me finish. Yeah. So then we go to you guys.
With my passive perception, do I hear helpless screams?
Seriously.
Thank God you rolled a 2, by the way.
Who?
You.
I rolled
Did you
a
roll
4.
2?
No, we both did.
Me and Kektik are together.
Oh, man. That was gonna help.
Oh, because it's the invisible? Yeah.
That thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So then it's you guys are 2.
Yep.
You're in a room, and you.
That's tough.
Don't change it.
No. So I'm trying to figure out how to say this. You don't see anyone. The room you're looking around, it doesn't. It seems to be there's some kind of storage type thing almost. Especially a lot of reagents, like a lot of like spell components and stuff like that. There is a door behind both of you, but you don't really have time. And in fact, you feel like you heard like a vamp, almost like someone else materializing. But you really don't have time to check it right now because even though you don't see anyone, each of you, in fact, yeah, roll for perception.
Got the 2 most perceptive people.
I know, right?
My perception is negative ones.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, paladins are
That's a 26 for me.
26 and then 33.
You don't need to be perceptive when you this stands, you know,
You're
the unmovable force.
Yeah. All right, so that actually ends up being a 24.
24. Okay, both of y'all are high enough. You sense the presence of 2 other creatures in this room.
Not ourselves.
It's not, yeah, is it exactly not yourselves?
Extra.
You're able to make out slight sounds, but you for sure, and not only that, all of your like reflexes, like your like instincts, are telling you that you're about to be attacked. Okay, that's what you guys see. 3. Who's got 3? Sid and Leroy. You guys are in a room. You didn't see the tiger creature from before, basically it's a tiger creature. It's
Raksasha.
yeah. His name is Raksasha. Let me get a figure for him.
How big is he?
He looks kind of like a were-tiger,
Humanoid.
but yeah, so bigger than human, beefy, but he doesn't seem that.
But he's not considered huge.
I don't think so. For sure, he's not.
Just to pick it up a half second. Let me ask: these invisible creatures, are they within 10 feet of us?
We don't know.
Right now, no. You don't.
Unless it's something passive, I guess you would know. But
So you didn't know that.
No, he's not huge.
Throw out that fairy fire.
oh, I know.
I know you know. It's like the constant in every campaign.
You see the rock
I love my fairy fire.
We're gonna see he's this guy, and then he also has two creatures with him. They look like kind of like zombie-like creatures. They're two revenants. Y'all remember fighting the revenants, right? Do you know what a revenant is?
No.
It looks like that.
It looks like Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
really beats the shit.
Yeah.
It's
With his Oscar.
It's a zombie type thing, but it's a
Wielding
pretty
an Oscar.
it's a pretty sturdy zombie. Yeah.
Weapon of choice.
So that's what he has. And then lastly, going up to 4, who's this? Kektik and Osiris?
Yep.
Too bad you didn't roll 2. Because that would have been awesome for that.
Yeah.
You guys.
One goblin. Now you know it'd be so great is if it's that guy that we took captive that dimension door to the portal and was the like Murloc guy.
You guys
It's a Jedi.
see.
Oh no.
Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Darth Maul.
Darth Revan. Oh.
One of the daughters. You see. Actually, I think I figure out which one she is.
This is the big bad one.
The ugly one.
Y'all killed. I gotta look it up.
I'm gonna ask her to prom.
It's super effective.
You killed her sister.
Right?
She has to make a wisdom save versus,
Yeah, I'm a finesse
versus
on
your broncos.
Didn't y'all kill Fear? Pretty sure.
I wasn't here for that.
And then I think Pride was another one that y'all had messed with.
Yeah.
We're gonna say this is Pride. So it's the one that y'all have seen before. And I think y'all did even fight her for a little bit, but I think she stopped.
We almost
her
beat
father intervened. Yeah. So this is Pride, you see. So it's that creature that was here before, and she also has a Mezzaloth with her as well. And so now really quickly go through. So you have the two Mezzaloths in front of you. They just hissed at you. You guys just sense that there's danger. There's like, something doesn't feel right in this room. And you're like, all your instincts are telling you need to watch out. And then then you have the Rakshasa who looked at you with like a, you're here now. Like they're expecting you. And then you guys see the Maryland, or the daughter, and she actually motions towards a coffin that's in the room. She was like, I have your new home waiting for you.
I'll say, I hope you had it tailor-made just for you. Blow her a little kiss.
And everyone roll for initiative! And
Nice!
try to go kind of like be thinking about what you're going to do on your turn, because this many encounters, I don't want it to go crazy. Wait, I'm still missing.
Just from a narrative perspective, just from looking at you, what could I gauge as what kind of adventurer you are? I don't know what class you are.
Let me try to.
I don't know what class he is.
Well, I mean,
Oh yeah,
Do I think you're a spellcaster? Do I think you're like a swordsman?
we're about to find out. I mean,
I have no idea.
you have just a leather armor
here it
right
is.
here.
You're wearing leather armor?
Whatever you do, stay
Okay. And you have a rapier, so I can assume you're a fighter of some kind.
I don't know. Could
You're
be
not wearing robes
It's
and wielding
actually
a twig.
amazing that we got
Could be a
into
really
this
clever
room
ruse.
because
All of a sudden, just like forget everything. Fireball.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Read my photos.
Danger.
Danger, Will Robinson.
Danger.
And you did give yourself like some equipment.
I gave myself a rapier, and that's it.
Or what did you just gave yourself a weapon? I'm just saying you might want to grab a piece of armor. Because having just basic
I meant
leather
to
armor
say, by
at
the way,
level
yours,
18 is
It's a Mezzaloth
unrealistic.
and then something else.
So your AC might be
That's what it
hurting.
looks like.
It is hurting already. It's like looking at
Where's the
it.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Just real quick, like upgrade it to like +2 or something. Or grab a different piece.
Actually, no, you had the two of them. So you have the one guy, and then two of the Mezzaloths. Just to let you know, you have the biggest disadvantage by far. You were going to be in a pretty tough room,
Oh, yeah,
and you're
he's-
by yourself.
He's an archer by himself.
Just letting you know.
Tough. You know, I feel bad.
He's resourceful. I believe.
After that.
He can go invisible.
That's true.
A lot of hit and run tactics.
Okay. So.
Can you cue up our 2 Steps from Hell boss battle music?
I'm gonna use
I should have changed it to the non-copyright. I hope we don't get taken down.
Yep.
So at this 18, what kind of stuff do you have? Just general rare equipment typically? Is it rare equipment?
I was just telling him.
You can't get everything right now. You'd only be able to get like 1 or 2 items at most right now.
I was telling him though, because he's a level 18 character, he wouldn't have basic leather armor. So like his AC should be a little bit higher.
Yeah, stands reason. I agree.
Otherwise, he's just gonna get thrashed.
And once I do that, I can
Oh yeah. We're about to
She's gonna get wrecked.
I should have brought the blade singer in. That's what I should have done.
We're about to wreck face.
I should have brought my blade singer in. This does.
What you could do, which is super simple, until you want to like scan through all the items, is just get a Cloak of Displacement, and any melee attack against you is at disadvantage. It's kind of a quick fix. Doesn't directly buff your AC, but it is pretty nice.
That's kind of better than buffing your AC.
It's pretty nice. I have one.
That's really nice.
But it doesn't always, like it only works on melee attacks against you, so it won't help with like spells or ranged attacks. That's why it's not necessarily better.
Well, the spells don't hit your AC anyways.
Yeah, they do.
You have to make saves
All right.
against them, but they don't
Not
hit your
always.
AC.
Sometimes you just have to roll, depending on the spell.
Only if it's like a
battle spell.
dexterity, like you have to aim it kind of thing.
Yeah.
Most spells you don't. Like fireballs, you don't.
Okay,
It's
we've
an
got
explosion,
20 to
you're not
25
dodging.
initiative.
What?
24.
25 for Kayla.
Dang, you went to Chick-fil-A that quick?
Keck got the 24. Who else got above 20? No? 15 through 20?
15.
15 as well.
Do you rock, paper, scissors? You go first.
How about this? I beat you in speed.
Actually, we'll do it this way.
I beat you in dex.
Let me roll for Sid really quick. I didn't roll for Sid. Yeah, you're gonna go first because Sid got a 22. So you'll go with Sid since your room is gonna go before his, basically.
Okay.
So my character's faster, I think.
Maybe.
I would think so.
Alright, so then Leroy got a 15. What was your character's name? Did you ever say his name?
No, I'm not said. Nobody's asked.
Nobody's asked.
Well, I meant.
Okay.
Second
Hunar.
Hunar?
U-N-A-R.
U-N-A-R?
U-N-A-A-R.
Hunar.
Where do you help? I don't know.
Alright, who else? 5 through 10?
I got 11.
Yes.
Fan two.
Underwood.
I rolled a 6 with a plus 5. I feel like my initiative always blows.
Alright, that's everyone, right? I got yours.
That's just for the rolls.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so first up at the top is Kalon. What do you do?
We're finna do this. For the game on. Alright.
So, yeah, they hiss and yeah,
Oh,
you're.
there's 3 now?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've left one out.
I left
You have a Nikolov and 2 Mezloths in there with you.
That's all good.
And a dragon.
Alright, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unsheath
And a puddle underneath
scimitar.
Okay.
I'm gonna stab it in the ground, and when I do, it starts glowing red because it's actually a sunlit scimitar because it matches my 2 rolls that I have. So I look at all 3 of them and tell them it's a good day to die. And I whip my little cape up, and draw my bow. And I'm gonna shoot the first one.
She's so cool.
Because the big guy real.
It's a good day to die.
Nice.
I like that.
And the scimitars still glowing because they're like.
And did she go invisible once you
Yes, she
look
did.
up? Alright, nice. Oh, and it should have. Y'all have a long rest, so everyone should be at not full health because y'all taking some necrotic. So.
You would have started the encounter at full health. Plus the necrotic we've taken so far. Or
Yeah,
exactly.
37 then?
I look at my thing. Yes, it is. And you're going for the big guy, right?
Only just.
Yeah, just barely. You just missed it. You just got it. Sorry.
Alright. So.
And remember, next up is Hectic. So already, if you know your turn's coming up, be thinking about what you're going to be doing. Or talk it over with your partner that you're in the room with, except for Kalar.
There's only one thing to do.
Badass, he can take it on himself.
You're first.
It's 25 at the first.
There's a good chance they'll
No
go
damage?
for me.
In character, I got you. Let's go.
Crit.
Oh.
Nice. And he's hurt now. Oh, did you do Hunter's Mark?
Couldn't do it because I.
Bonus action was the thing. Okay, gotcha. Hey, at least you're
Unless you want me to.
For it being that badass, I'm gonna allow it, yeah. For you, like, that, yeah. So do other damage to that, too. Do another.
Well, dang.
So 29 for the first one.
How much did you tell me first?
25.
Well then.
Michael!
It's a good dream to wake up.
I like that, like, I like the idea of your character gets your character, he wasn't saying something badass, but he, like, just says it up, he's like, it's a good dream to wake up from in... Shit. Hold on, give me 2 more. Come back to me.
Who's writing my material anyway?
Don't forget to
Script sucks.
To double it.
Or roll more die, I guess. Yeah, whichever.
I'm like the crappy Netflix remake.
Just double it. That's a pretty good roll.
Okay, alright, sounds good.
42 plus
52.
52 and 28.
Nice. He is not bloody. Holy crap.
Nice.
Let's go.
Said, don't worry about it. I've had it myself.
If you don't see a door, make one. I'm going through.
Okay, awesome. Next up, and I guess I say right no movement. Okay, next up is Kektik. After that is Sid and then Leroy, by the way. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Whoa. After Kektik is Sid, then something. And then then Leroy. Then Uno. Okay.
You okay?
Kektik. You're up. I want to see what chat's saying, by the way.
It's Becca.
Becca. Did the dwarf die? It was Skyla. She was the bomb. Obviously, all always stick together. Gosh, they couldn't help it this time. Someone had to piss off Lord of Illusion. What you doing, Cactic?
I am going
Y'all
to.
stuck with my plan. Maybe we could have got.
Why you gotta flip the timer for me? I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna use my valve.
We know you.
On yours, take 10 necrotic.
Radiant damage.
Oh yeah. So you don't take it.
Got him.
Nice.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast the vow of enmity against this chick.
What?
Vow of enmity.
Vow of enmity. Oh. Okay.
You're taking vows. You just met her.
We know what we want.
So she's gonna die basically.
Okay.
In 6 turns, she just dies.
I'm gonna say.
So a really good spell.
I'll say. You managed to get away from us last time. This time you will die.
Okay. Sounds good.
She's gonna die.
And I'm in the back, like slapping him on his shoulders, hyping him up. Like, let's go! Let's go!
So while I'm saying that, I'm drawing my sword out. And we're gonna go ahead and use my going all out with this one. Oh, I gotta roll.
So you can cast Vow of Enmity as a bonus action?
Yep. So,
And we'll say that you already had your sword drawn. You were ready.
okay. That's an 18 for my attack. Plus 9, 27. It's 27 hit.
27. That does hit. Yeah. So you go for it.
Yeah, I'm nervous that he had to look. I'm gonna be dual wielding this mess. So, is she a fiend?
She is.
So there's that. I'm casting it at the highest level.
She's dead. You don't even have to
About to
roll.
one hit this mess. Actually, it's that one.
Were you all that powerful?
Is that one level?
Should have been splitting it up the whole time.
First hit is. Oh, that one sucked. 16, 27, 37, 38, 39, 41, 45, 51 on the first.
51 damage. Nice. Okay.
Radiant
Like all your spell
is.
slots into this.
No, it's this one.
And you did do some radiant.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 radiant. So was it 50? What was it?
I think you said 51.
51, and then radiant is.
This is added to it, or
No, it's
No, this is just other 50.
it's not vulnerable.
Okay. So 51. That was my first attack.
Okay.
So I have to roll for the second one.
Yep. No, all of your attacks magically land.
I'm freaking 2 feet in front of her. 13. 22.
Does not hit. So your first strike,
I miss.
your first strike goes in.
Would you roll the
Wait,
first
actually, are you? Yeah. You're attack twice. It's, yeah, but your first attack does lands, and you do 51 damage.
one? You rolled a 23 on the first one? Or a 24?
It was a 20. It was an 8. It was a 27.
The second one, when we go forward, one of her 6 arms with swords is able to bring it together, and together they you actually have 3 swords together that come together to parry your attack away. All right, that's it. Anything else?
If I move back, does she get an attack?
Attack of opportunity.
Yes. yeah.
All right. Well, after that, I'm gonna grab my shield.
Actually, the Lord of Illusion's voice comes in. No, of course she doesn't.
No, so I'm just gonna. So I swung, miss as soon as she parries, and I bring my shield out. Come on now.
Are you talking ray shields?
I'm just gonna get my shield.
No,
out.
because you're holding it two-handed. You're holding your
Yeah,
sword
but
two-handed.
my turn.
In fact, you don't have your shields right now. You dropped your shield to be able to use it. You said you are the one yourself that said you wanted to use sword
drop
two-handed.
my shield.
Well, you didn't drop it, you just
I mean, I
don't have it
have
ready.
Unequipped.
Or
I wanna ready
it's,
my
on,
shield.
it's on your back or whatever.
Yeah.
You slung it on your
I
back.
can't ready it.
You're the one that wanted to say you wanted to use your sword two-handed. That's not the DM telling you what you wanted to do. It's about what your character can do in 6 seconds. In 6 seconds, you can like, you suck. Blah 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 words.
Boom. Big hit. Absolutely, I could
It
have.
shields a turn though, because it's like you either have to dawn or doff it.
All
So
right.
you have to actually-
I know. Like, really, what I should have done was not let you
It's
do the
okay.
two-handed attack.
It's
Okay. That's it for your turn. Next
Lesson
up is
learned.
Sid. Sid.
And I had an opportunity to do at least 100 damage.
And this is the room with the revenants and the
I'll get
Rakshas.
it. Yeah.
First thing Sid is going to do.
Tron, yeah. Such a good sound.
Don't point it out because if it's copyrighted, we can't. It's low enough that
It already
it's out
picks it
there.
up. It automatically picks it up.
I know it's like an algorithm. Yeah.
It's that AI.
Anyone heard of Rocco's Basilisk? I was discussing that the other day.
Rocco's Modern Life.
No. Cone of Coals is what he was going to.
Who said?
Yeah.
You need some dice?
Now I gotta reset my attack. That's at first
A
level.
quick warm up.
Plus 1
30
second
d6.
Third, fourth level. And then
Okay, so
an
Constitution
extra
saving
3
throw.
for the
So
actual
here's the
sword attack.
Rakshasa.
And then an extra for therapy.
Pretty sure it's a fail.
Change out the batteries in your sword.
Here's fail. Fail. Nice. And rolls are with Sid. And then this is going to be 10d8.
6d9.
Oh, hold on. Actually, I have a good bit of D8s here.
D9. Your joke
There are
is
four right here.
denied.
Get out. Everyone leave.
And that's right. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us, guys. It's the conclusion of our campaign. This will never happen again.
I mean, I could easily end the campaign right now.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Go home and commit Sudoku.
And they're all taking full damage from this blast. Oh wait, hold on.
Watch you roll all
Take
ones
it back.
down.
Hopefully not.
I'm about to get wrecked.
No, okay, cool.
Cool.
Toy.
That's pretty good rolls.
Noise. But is it toy knits nice rolls?
Hoity toity.
47.
I hope we all just like one shot our rooms. That'd be so
47
awesome.
points of cold damage. Ooh, that was nice, Sid. Not bad.
It'd be cool if that spell like had a chance to like freeze the person for their turn. This is Zelda. What is wrong?
Yeah, that hurt him.
So he hit all three of them?
Right.
It's basically chaos.
47 each.
That's a little nasty.
Alright. And that is Sid's turn. Next up is. So in your room.
How big is the room again? Roughly?
Oh, it's big. It's pretty big.
Like-
These are 5 feet each.
Yeah.
Okay, that's.
Pretty decent size.
Alright, so he's gonna move. 10
You're
feet.
not. It's not your turn. Something's happening.
Oh, okay, sweet.
All you hear is from the shadows.
It's kind of like in Star Wars
What you
when you're in the
doing,
trash
my
room
love?
and you just see this tentacle kind of pop up out of the trash and then pop away. I might not be alone here, guys. Then the walls start coming in closer.
All right. So, what are your characters looking? Yeah, we're going to. Okay, yeah, this is how we're doing it. Roderick, you suddenly see just pop up into being pretty much right in front of you, and you were already on your senses, like, oh crap, and then all of a sudden you like kind of felt his presence getting closer, and then it pops up right in front of you, and see this creature. It looks like a weird alien thing almost.
What is it?
It is an Ultraloth.
Ultraloth.
And it does have a sword, a big sword. But not only that, it does have this iridescent green skin. As soon as it pops up, it's actually gazing right into your eyes. As you see its eyes, you're like, whoa! Go ahead and do a wisdom saving throw.
Can he react?
Like, depends. Some people have things you can do, but
So if you have a reaction,
I think you're
you
good.
say wisdom.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Nice. Okay.
Envisioning
You
Character.
it was meeting your gaze as if like you're like going to go into a trance, but you shake it away. But then it is now attacking you. It swings its long sword at you with that is a 19. Does that hit? 19. All right. The first attack doesn't hit. Second attack is a nat 1.
Ooh.
Third attack, though,
Third attack.
yeah, is a 25. That hits. Okay. And actually, I'm going to reroll this in a second. The first attack should have probably had an advantage. He was like coming out of invisibility, but it's okay. So he only hits you with one attack.
Some fries.
You were perceptive enough that
We
you
felt
were.
some coming.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So the third attack does not too much actually.
Some fries, motherfucker.
All right.
You only take 9. Yeah, you only take 9 damage. Slashing damage.
Y'all, PSA.
And
Have y'all
then,
seen?
go ahead.
Go ahead. Well, mine's one of those little sirens. Have y'all seen the KFC's response to this whole chicken sandwich thing with the chicken sandwich between 2 glazed donuts?
Oh no, what?
What?
Yeah.
I kind of want to try this.
I'm surprised Zaxby's isn't in the mix. Zaxby's is pretty good.
Well, they're already established. They don't
I
really
saw a
respond.
meme the other day.
They're also not as big. They're basically more southern.
Popeyes isn't very good.
That was
Like,
just
we had them in
bigger
Phoenix.
nationally than Zaxby's.
We have it in Phoenix.
Travis.
I like Popeyes.
Popeyes was just
I saw a meme the other day from
How do you run
Naruto.
the chicken?
It was in
Seriously,
that first little
that's-
arc where he sold the scroll.
One job.
It was him holding the scroll, and you saw the 2 fighting in the background. One was labeled as Chick-fil-A, the other was labeled as
I don't understand that. But
Popeyes.
Popeyes,
now if the government-
and then Naruto was labeled Southerners, and the scroll was labeled as Bojangles.
I don't like Bojangles either.
Okay.
I mean,
At the same time that this happens, then let me put a creature.
Biscuits and gravy. That's about it. Like, have you ever been to Boar's Head?
I'm scared. Oh darn, we should have started with I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger. What was that kid's name from
Ralph.
Ralph?
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger. That one where he's on the bus, and the other one of him going through the window are like 2 of my favorite Simpson memes.
Other one.
His body is ready.
We fought were creatures
As
like 2 years ago.
you see an arc of lightning come out at you now. As it happens, then this creature springs up behind it out of existence. So now both of you make a dexterity saving throw.
Where my features at?
Need a 17.
I resist that.
28. So you got your can do half damage.
So I need a 17. Gosh, one time I rolled a 2. 13.
All right. So you are not.
That was for Dex.
Yeah.
You have an 11
be 10
modifier?
D8.
Me too.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's so
Expert
high.
dexterity.
Dexterous.
Taking a lot of damage here. Help! Help!
Do you have uncanny dodge? Or evasion? If you have evasion, you might be able to use it.
You can phase.
Yeah, you could phase. No. Maybe.
You might want to. But you have to decide before you know how much damage he's doing.
Yeah. Are you gonna phase or no?
No, let's see what you got.
All right. 35 damage.
Dead.
35.
To you, and then what was that? 18.
You said 32.
Half to me.
35.
17 to you.
Is
17.
it rounded up or down? I don't know.
I'll run down.
Wait, how much was it?
17.
Total?
35.
35? 35 total, right? You said?
So you said
Yeah,
35
yeah.
and then half to
Alright, so
17.
I do have evasion, so I'll take half of that.
Okay.
So 17.
What? All right. What class are you? I need to know that.
He's a rogue.
I'm a rogue.
If he's
Yeah,
evading,
he's a rogue.
I thought so. That's what I
I
thought.
thought so too.
Okay. All right.
I mean, when you got that dex though, it's like
I could be
dex and a
monk.
rapier. It could be, but the rapier.
I could have been a blade
Yeah,
singer.
you could be.
Could have been a blade singer.
you're looking at one.
Next up is Leroy. Leroy J. Kins. You've been waiting.
So I'm pissed.
Why?
Nobody holds me in place.
Well, you have to be mad.
I don't care who this guy is. So I hold up my staff. It starts crackling with lightning, and I just start on my rant. Son of a gum-chewing funk monster. Why the fruit does all this funny stuff happen to me? Forget my life. I throw my staff towards the monsters, and a lightning bolt blasts out.
Throw your staff at him?
No, I point my staff.
Okay. I was about to say, after all that, he just throws a crap. I was supposed to cast lightning, not throw it. All right, make a ranged attack. You do 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
He goes, how the hell did you make it to 18? Boosted.
That's awesome.
From the staff it cast at a level 7.
Level 7. Is it a chain lightning or a lightning bolt?
It's lightning bolt.
So you're just doing it at 1
3 feet wide at the big monster. But if they're close enough, it would hit them too, right?
If it's only 3 feet wide.
No, 5 feet. 5 feet wide blast. 100 feet directly out.
It would get. You could get 2 of them then with it from the direction you're at. Yeah, I don't think there's a way you can get all 3.
Well, I'm aiming at the big guy.
Okay, and then you can get 1 of the other 2.
Okay.
Pick either side. Pick left or right.
Well, from
So
where
you
he
angle it a little bit left.
he couldn't hit this one unless he moved.
It's a 5 foot wide beam. He could like hit both of them.
You think?
Yeah. I'll say they can. So what do you? Left or right?
Left.
Okay, so you get those 2. Okay. Deck saving throw, right?
Pretty sure.
Deck saving throw.
18.
Woo! What level spell is this?
7.
7. Okay.
That's not what I used? That's it.
It's 12.
Oh, they're the tiny ones. Go figure. Well, smaller ones.
Small dragon.
I'm guessing that's a fail.
This dude looks like he'd be a vampire.
18 to be safe.
The Revenant does save. The Rockshire does
Cooking
save.
up something nasty. He's cooking up gems.
He's like an alchemist or
Some more money.
10.
something. Whatever the freak that is. It's like a heart with eyes.
20.
What does the text say on it?
Human
30.
organs. It's just okay.
Alright.
Black market. Jason.
40.
Human organs.
6 points of damage.
What do you got?
36.
46.
46. So that takes 23.
You got sneeze?
No, I was getting cold. 46. Damn, he is hurt.
Who is?
Rakshasa, he's bloody. He is. You see it happen? As your staff goes out, the creature at first was looking at you with disdain, like he could tell that you were getting ready to cast something, and he was like, whatever. In fact, he almost had this look at that. Whenever you do see him get hit with a lightning bolt and it hits him, he looks like surprised, like shocked, like he wasn't expecting.
Shocked? Was he really? Was he really shocked?
That was so bad. And you take 10 necrotic.
Well, if he's bloody, the other guy.
You didn't deal radiant, right? Where he is. No, you didn't. That was lightning. Okay, so 10 necrotic to you, and then next up it is Unar.
Alright. So how I'm roughly about 10 feet away?
From
No, you're
what?
10 feet away from the
From this guy.
Ultraloth. The other guy is a fox creature.
30 feet from
I mean the one
Yeah.
that's closer to you.
30, 30.
Yeah,
30
you're about
feet.
10 feet away from that guy.
Alright, so
The ones-
let's
The other guy, by the way, it was more of a caster guy, but he looks like a fox person, but just has like robes and stuff on.
Okay, so let's I guess it's that make the close the distance, make it 5 to come next to you, and she'll whisper, "I'm an assassin. I'll help you out, and I'm gonna go try to get that other guy over there." Okay.
He's over here in combat.
And then
I'm gonna go over here.
then you see right here.
As he's like getting stabbed,
She'll swing at that thing.
you say you're going to her now?
No, over there, swinging at that. We're swinging at that. Wait, bring it back to where right next to it. Yeah.
Alright, sounds good. But you're still not flanking, you're you get
Does a
sneak attack.
1d6
Why did he
hit.
move to whisper that?
That does.
Alright.
So it's not metagaming, I guess.
What? Can I get the one at a d8?
No, he does. Get sneak attack.
Who's metagaming?
He does get sneak attack because I'm engaged with him.
Yeah, adjacent.
Aw, that's sweet. When's the date?
Now,
Thank you. Alright, so
No,
let's begin.
I was saying, yeah, he does get
The wedding will be to die for.
Yeah, you're on top of it.
Oh
Oh
man.
my gosh, there's that road
That's
damage.
yeah, that's horrible right there.
So what y'all thinking, by the way? Is it a fun mechanic, right?
Yes.
Everyone loves being split up like this.
This is a
Do this
good.
from now
We're having
on.
a good time.
20.
I mean,
I haven't gone yet, but
I'm just
I'm
laughing
saying
at the matchup.
I could use my staff and completely disappear and leave Sid all alone.
you think?
Alright, so that
Don't let
is
Sid die. That's bad.
that's 43 damage.
43 damage?
Yes.
Alright.
gotta
And,
love rogues, man.
Got it.
So now I'm gonna step
it
away.
33 or
40.
40?
43
I
damage.
keep, sorry, I
That's
keep
okay.
trying to subtract his damage.
Alright, so afterwards I actually took the feat mobile, so I'm going to step away, and because I attacked, I don't provoke opportunity attack.
Okay.
And as I'm stepping away, going to use a cunning action to try to hide. As he's
What are you gonna
stepping
hide
away.
behind?
So we're moving towards this wall. How far is that?
That would be most of your movement speed.
15, 20.
So you,
20.
you would have gone
20
25
and-
so far.
I'm 25 so far. Sweet. Alright. So at that point, you use a cunning action to hide.
If you,
But how are you hiding?
yeah, I was gonna say, like, what are you hiding behind? There's not much to hide behind in this room.
Was
Said it was a
Behind the darkness.
Huh?
Didn't you say it was dark? I don't remember.
It was a storage room.
This is
Said
more of a
with
storage
bunch
room,
of
yeah, like reagents and stuff.
So
Yeah,
that means there are a lot of shelves and things like that, right?
yeah, that's what I was trying to say, but I didn't say there was. We'll say, yeah, we'll say there's a bookcase. We'll say there's a bookcase. That
It sounded like it was
around
full
there.
of stuff.
Sure, yeah, we'll say that. But I didn't actually put a structure in there, so that's why.
Okay.
All right, roll for stealth.
That is a 35.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, you're
So I actually have
you are so stealthed.
I have 15
You
more
actually-
actual movement, so we're gonna.
You actually leave the room.
Believe it or not, you're so stealthed. You actually decrease in size. You're that.
Alright, so
you
from that
become the
location, from that bookshelf, we're gonna move. I guess diagonally.
What's your movement speed?
40?
So you have
15 left.
15 left.
15. Yes.
All right.
And basically move closer.
So that'll be 5 left. And then right here.
10. There's still one more. 15.
If you move diagonally, yeah, we'll say why
Wait, bring it back the other way. Bring it back the other way. So from that. So basically.
Off the corner.
So where was it originally?
Right here.
Okay. So move diagonal that way.
That's
So 5.
5 diagonal that way again.
Other
10,
way? Oh, it's
and then one over one more.
right here.
Yep, that's 15.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Okay.
Nice.
All right.
And that's the end of turn.
All right. Take 10 necrotic.
I refuse. Okay.
No.
All right. Next up, it is. I think that guy's turn, right? Yeah. That was okay. So it's in yours. The two Mesoloth hiss and get in place from right beside you. They're holding their tridents up.
They can't see me.
Huh? Oh, that's right. Yeah. They hiss and they just start lashing out in the air.
Did you move after you went invisible? I mean, they might go to its last known position.
Why are you helping?
I don't know.
Their intelligence is -2, so they're pretty close.
Well, maybe not.
So they're swinging around
They
wildly.
couldn't remember where I was.
Yeah.
They're swinging around wildly.
They're flailing.
But then the Nikolaw,
They're so dumb they attack the ally. It's like, we just know we have to attack.
Start fighting each other.
You're actually interrupting something.
the Nikolaw strides forward. It actually comes right up to where you would be. It actually swings its great axe right in your same area. Yes, blindside. But I don't think that was gonna hit. That's a 15. Okay. First attack misses. Next is a 22. Right, so I'm guessing. Or I'm sorry, 23.
Do they have multi-attack?
Yeah.
What did he roll?
23.
Yeah, it's 22.
Okay. And then where's this guy? 2d12. Ooh, nice. Low rolls.
Got anime tropes. You're already dead. You just
13.
don't know it
13
yet.
slashing damage. Okay. Here's your dice. You'll probably need it in a second. And that's it for his turn.
He rolled a what?
23.
No, I mean, what did he hit me for?
13. Yeah, 13 damage.
So I use Uncanny Dodge, which halves it.
Okay.
So it would be 6.
Yeah. Also, do a Constitution saving throw.
Is it Constitution?
Mm-hmm.
16.
That's what she needed. So you, as its claws slash through you, you do feel like this, like, but you're able to resist whatever it is, what kind of like, poison, venom, or something like that.
Creature
That's it.
takes 10 necrotic.
No, creatures. Next up, it is Osiris.
Let's get it. Alright.
I'll give it a shoot. Oh, it was his attack.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
So, I'm gonna knock an arrow, and you see like these elven runes on my bow light up. I say, "Swift death to you who have wronged me." So I'm marking the sister.
Ooh. Sounds all poetic too.
Yep. Get a hunter's mark. And
To those about to rob, we salute you. You sound like a bard for a second. Bard, you got some competition, man.
Do I feel this?
30 hit.
30? Yes, it does.
Alright. So then you already hit it, right? Alright. So that's from a first attack. So we're gonna do Hunter's Mark. And I also get 3d6. What barbers? Also,
She's going back.
getting a d8.
She picked the wrong one.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. Like a second ago, I was looking around at the matchups. There's some interesting matchups. But so far, it's working out well for y'all. Like, as in, at least 2 of the matchups should have not been that good for y'all, but y'all still done pretty well so far.
27, 37 points of damage on my first attack.
Nice. All right.
And then I'm attack again.
It's at 37.
Yep. And then that is a 19 to hit, which I'm guessing doesn't.
That actually does hit.
Oh, nice. All right. Round 2. Fight. 17. Wow. It's actually incredible. 23. 33 points of damage for the second attack.
Did it land? Did it hit? What was the...
You said 19?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
33, you said? 33
Yes.
bucks? Okay. Alright, it is now bloodied as well. You guys are cruising.
She's coming back.
She got the wrong combo. I'm gonna just say it like that.
Whoever's
She
in
picked the
whoever's in the room
wrong
with her is looking like.
Did you deal any radiant?
I don't deal radiant, no.
Take only
think
5
so,
necrotic though, since you're in the room with the paladin. As the other, you hear all the other members curse. It's
Piercing. That's it.
So take 5 necrotic, and then next up it is Roderick. You too, sir, have been probably waiting here patiently for your turn.
You did
That is killing me right now.
I just did.
Oh, one of my
probably had like
campaign, my first campaign, my character
Probably
named
had like
Roderick.
200.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
You might actually like kill her.
If I land both my hits, she's dead.
Well, looking around the room and I see it's full of stuff, as you said, I'm going to animate objects.
Ooh, okay.
I love it.
Okay, Mickey.
So,
How does this work?
alright, it's exactly
We're
like
gonna
that.
say
I've got
yes.
my rapier out like a conducting stick. Like,
And we're gonna say
Bottles
to
Potions just pouring on
we're gonna
me.
say that this was like a big time like
bibbidi
storage.
bobbidi boo, motherfucker.
Yeah, I was gonna say we'll say that there's like flasks, alchemy equipment.
I've got
Have y'all seen the
3
Disney
barrels over here, and
releases?
then, yes, 4 other smaller objects.
Okay, you're
So
getting
these
barrels.
are
and
3
then-
medium objects, 4 tiny ones.
Do you? It don't have to be the barrels. Do you want to have them be other random things? Let's say one's an alchemy table.
Okay.
One is a bookcase. And
Wait, the book
one.
is a high.
One is
No, not that.
shelf of
That would actually be
potions.
really funny.
And then one is.
Turn them into animals.
Let's say one is like a little, almost like a small oven type kiln type thing.
You should animate one of its loincloths.
And then the
and give
4
it a
smaller
wedgie.
things we'll say are all like, just little small containers. Could be, some of them could be like a couple glass containers.
Waters and pedestals and things
Yeah,
like
I
that.
really want to try that now.
Isn't that a good idea?
And I won't.
And then they're just in such discomfort they have to always roll at disadvantage.
They have to make a saving throw to pull
You
it
have
out.
to pull the wedgie out.
They're just
Oh my
scattered about
gosh,
the
the
room.
chafing.
It's going to be.
This music's like perfect for what's happening.
Again, please don't let the music be. I should have checked for that. I should have already turned it up. Hey Thomas, Can you change the music to make sure that it's copyright? It's not copyright music.
It's gone.
Don't say that. It wouldn't be from this. What's up, man? Long time no see.
It doesn't shut the stream down.
For Josh? Where's he at? Oh yeah. He's back tonight. Nice. Did y'all gotta see that thing over in the corner? We got a racing set up.
Okay.
Whose turn is it?
It's me. I'm me.
Okay.
All of my objects are slamming into them.
Many attacks were made.
Is there a saving throw or something?
They roll to attack. Like
Okay.
normal. Yeah.
Okay.
So this one is 16.
That misses.
Misses. This one
Misses.
is 15. Misses. That one is natural one. This one misses. Or 15 was it?
Yeah, misses.
Okay.
That one hits.
This one hits.
Yeah, that one.
Need a new D20.
He's fine.
Straight to the dice jail.
6 damage.
6 damage to that. Okay.
Next medium one is going to be 22.
What the heck? Hold on.
What do you hit?
To heck?
How much damage did you do it? The second?
40. I only have one hit.
You just did one hit. Okay, that's why.
43.
I crossed it out because I was thinking it was good. Okay.
10. I think I missed 2, but it's supposed to be 40.
Yeah. Okay. How much damage? 6 damage for the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then
And the second one is 22 to hit.
yep, that hits.
That's with the 6 damage.
Okay, another 6.
And the last one is
Pretty sure.
12.
Yeah. All right, so you done 12 points. Okay. Nice. Okay. Awesome. Anything else? As your symphony of objects. How long do they last? That was pretty cool.
It's a concentration for a minute.
Okay. All right, gotcha. Thank you for letting me know it's concentration. All right. Anything else on your turn?
Yeah, as a bonus action, I can inspire my ally who seems to have disappeared.
All right. So you do that, and then here's something else that happens. By the way, you hear a voice inside your head. That was actually very amusing. Seeing those objects fly around the room, kind of more of a nuisance, really, than actual threat. But for entertaining me, I'm going to obey my forces for a little bit. You do not take any call.
Okay.
Just because he appreciates performance. Symphony of stuff. All right. Next up, it is.
At least you have an eye for talent.
Next up, it is the Rakshasas and the Revenant's turns. So the Revenant, since it got hit by you, it swears an oath of vengeance against you, and it steps forward.
About 1d12.
There it is, right here.
And you can add it to damage.
Did damage roll?
Because my bard school, yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. I'm going to look for the back in a minute.
All right. It's going to glare right in your face.
Oh, wait.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Didn't even see it.
Leroy.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah. Nice purgatory.
20.
20. Okay. You are able to resist it. Then it's going to swing its 2 fists at you. $21.
Hits.
And then a 24.
Drop the mic.
Yeah, 24
Mic
hits.
drop.
Yep.
Okay. So it's 66 plus 4. Need 4 more d6. You mind if I grab these? There we go. Low rolls. 20 plus 20 plus 4. So 24 damage.
Damn.
And that is it for his turn. Then the other Revenant it's going to swear an oath of vengeance against Sid, and it's going to come up here.
There's a lot of people not going to keep their oaths.
And it is going to make a vengeful glare at Sid. Let's see if Sid saves his throw.
I don't know about that.
Sid does save. So then the creature is going to attack with its fist. Misses. That one hits. That one hits. That will be 66 plus 4. 25 damage to Sid. Sid took how much necrotic before? Like 15. How much did you say it was? 25? So 40. And then he was okay. Alright, Sid is now at 103. Okay, and then the Rakshasa.
Sounds like
He's about to die.
it really.
Okay. The Rakshasa is going to come up to you and attack you.
From the second one.
I feel like I'm dead.
How much health do you have?
25 hits, I'm guessing.
Hits.
And then a 24. Yeah, 24 hits, I'm guessing.
You cyphers on me on too.
Really?
Yeah. You haven't seen the first one?
You take 19 damage, and you are now cursed.
I haven't seen it.
Long story short, you no longer gain the benefits of a long rest or short rest. Basically, every time that you try to rest, you're haunted by dreams. Like your dreams are haunted, just effed up stuff.
Awesome.
Okay, and that's it for his turn. Then we go over to Pride.
Ready for
Over
it.
here. So first off, she's gonna have her Mezzaloth.
This will be the only time she gets to attack.
Yeah, she should enjoy her one turn.
She's gonna have the Mezzaloth, or the Mezzaloth is gonna cast
I
Cloud
don't know how
Kill.
to set that on here.
I'll remember it.
You just go to edit character and hit delete.
Wow. Conditions.
Yeah, conditions.
No, it's not on here.
Alright, it's gonna cast Cloud Kill in this area.
What did you say it was?
I forgot they attack us. Dang it!
Had to edit
You always do this!
You know, this attack hurts.
It's like being Saitama, but not finishing someone in one punch and they hit you back. Oh wait, fights go two ways. Banana.
Alright. It's gonna put a big old fog cloud. Cloud of Death. Right here.
I'm not in there. So
That is, it's not
automatic?
IGC.
You have to make a save.
It's super effective.
Yeah. That's the Mezzaloth can do. Then, the Pride, the Merilith, she's going to teleport. Bamf.
The what?
The Merilith.
Bamfing.
She's going to teleport right behind you. And first she's going to attack with her tail.
Going after the weaker one.
I have a cloak of displacement, so you have to roll a disadvantage.
Okay.
Just so you know. FYI.
Yes, yeah, that's a miss. So their tail attack misses. Now she's coming at you with 6 more longsword attacks.
Yeah.
That's a miss.
Each of these dogs
20?
will attack you like
Hits.
7
Okay,
times.
second attack hits. That's a miss. Miss. Any more left?
You've done 4.
18. Does that hit?
19 hits.
Okay.
So you got one.
Doesn't.
Hit 2 so far.
I think General Grievous, but with 2
Another.
arms.
It's 18. Okay, so I've only hit twice.
Wait, what was it?
18.
That hits.
Oh, okay, that hits.
My
Okay.
AC is 16.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's a 3 attacks here. Okay.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge one of them, so it just halves the damage.
Okay.
You can pick. I mean, you can't like. We'll do it for the first.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's what I was gonna say. Yeah. 2d8. First one. Oh, it's a good thing because that would have been. There would have been 16, so you take 8.
Okay.
8 damage for the first one. 12 damage for the second one. 13 damage for the third one. And that's it for its turn. So it's done. And we go back up to the top round! Kalar. It's been a while, huh?
Nice. Let's get this done. I'm gonna do this. Get it 6s. Okay. Thanks, Joe. Alright, so.
I'm gonna let y'all see the board again. So let's see some of the things that we got. Over here is Kalar, who's right there, and he's fighting against a Nikoloth and 2 Mesoloths. In here we have Roderick, our bard, and then Unar, our new rogue, and they're fighting an Arcanoloth and a Ultraloth that were invisible. In this room we have the Rakshasa and 2 Revenants fighting Sid and Leroy, our Dragonborn wizard. And then over there, we got Kektik and Osiris in a room with Merilith, one of Mara's daughters. Pride is her name, and Mesloth. See, good stuff, good stuff.
Yeah, yeet.
All right.
So I moved back in the corner.
Okay.
I'll do for the big dude again.
Okay, sounds good. Oh, you did Misty Step.
Move me. Or am I in combat? I can't move.
Huh?
Or am I in combat?
You are in combat. You can move, but that creature would have gotten an attack of opportunity against you.
Okay, don't want to move on. My bad. I'm thinking it's a different turn.
Stay there.
My fault. Yeah.
There you go. The hits. Thomas, did you change the music already? Did you already change the music? This is non-copyright? Okay. I think we're fine. I didn't hear any crazy songs earlier. The only thing they heard was some
It
game
doesn't.
music.
It doesn't. It's just if you go back and try to watch it.
We had one of our videos flagged already on YouTube. It's not
Oh,
Twitch,
on
it's
YouTube.
YouTube. Yeah.
I think if you give proper credit though,
Yeah, but it's almost impossible because if we had music playing
as
for
long as
3
you
hours,
put it in. Oh, I got you.
how would you? Yeah, that would be way more research than we worth.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
29.
29 points of damage. Okay. All right.
You did?
I don't think so. No, he's close.
Close?
He is hurt.
Finish.
I'm gonna be kind of impressed with this. I was not expecting. You're impressing the DM. Just gonna say that.
Fight.
I was expecting him to ditch until I try to go back. Yeah.
Get out the door.
19. 29 again.
To the same guy. How do you want to do this?
Oh, he's dead.
That's it.
I think I'll just grab my scimitar on the ground and slice him
That ability to go back
straight up the middle.
heavy fit.
Nice.
And then yell to the other 2, hit her next, and stab her back in the ground.
Are you still invisible? Or no? Okay. All right.
He's a persona.
So he's dead. I'm gonna bring him over here now.
Yes.
What's combat time? How long have we been in combat?
That's only 2 rounds, so 12 seconds.
Okay, good.
But didn't we? Would we come at for yours? That ability is like something like we can only do in 30-second intervals or something.
It's 2-minute duration, but you said if I used it longer than 2 minutes, it would disappear permanently. You said lose wood.
Yeah, but I thought there was something where it was like, anyways, yeah, you're fine. We'll keep track of it. Okay, and you got plenty of time because it's a long rest. Okay, all right. And where do you move?
Back on the floor.
Okay.
And then, let me ask you a question. Can you cast a spell as a bonus action?
Not most spells. Some spells will say you can. Like,
It doesn't specifically say you can bonus cast them. Okay.
it's not many. It's like 8 or something like that is one of them. Or something. All right, sounds good. Okay, and do you deal radiant?
Yes.
Yeah, you do. Okay, so you're good. No damage for you. All right, next up it is Hectic Paladin. Uh-oh, Pally.
So I just see her vanish in front of me and going after my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn her right around. We're going back after her.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. We got her.
Right when we want.
Yeah, a teleporting creature. You have it cornered.
She's dead right now.
No, just pointing out. That's kind of funny.
Can't teleport when you're dead.
Bonus action. I'll use
Got him.
How do you know?
Hunter's mark on her as a bonus action.
You turn around, the body's going, oh, the body teleported.
17.
That does.
Well, I get, because she's on, it's at advantage. 25.
That hits. Actually, nope, that does not hit.
25 doesn't hit?
But yes, it does hit. I'm sorry, I did it wrong both times. Yes, it does hit. Both times I added it one way. Anyways, yes.
I was like, bro, I hit on a 19 last time.
Well, there is a thing. Remember? Do you remember her thing?
No.
She has a parry ability.
Oh,
It works for melee attacks.
Okay,
Her
yeah.
AC can be a lot
Casting
higher.
my divine
For ranged
smite
attacks.
that makes sense.
4th level again, so we can do it one more time.
Don't worry.
First hit.
Only one.
8,
This is the holy hand grenade
15,
from our paladin.
22, 28, 30, 37, 43, 49, 55
55 damage.
on the first hit.
Not bad.
On the first hit. All right, your second attack.
At
106
advan-
damage in 2 turns.
At advantage. I'm guessing a 16 doesn't hit. 27.
Come on.
Bring me home, baby.
Come on.
And so yeah, this is my last time I can use this. So.
Either the extra level has made all the difference, or the magical item, something. Because
Extra magic.
No, it's just having our paladin man.
18, 19, 20.
I just remember the Maryland being a lot harder for y'all whenever there was like all the
38.
there was like other
Well, I don't know, I
creatures-
wasn't there. And this bow that I have is like a one-time thing per like day. So like I have to be very selective. That's why I was like, oh, I lucked out and got like the mini boss
Doing
in
the
armor.
equivalent of like a spellcaster using their highest level spells.
47
47.
plus 55.
Anyone do this?
Hey! Oh, the artifact broke! Poggers! It's symbolism at its finest.
Mission solved. You did it.
Do you see us now, Mara?
I'm gonna take her by the neck and pick her up, and just have her gaze into my eyes, like with my wrathful eyes looking at her. I'm gonna say, "Is there anything you'd like to say before I kill you?"
Well, if you say that, she's just gonna teleport. I don't think I'm pretty sure you're gonna want to kill her with your thing.
Dead.
Then how's she gonna say
finished her.
anything?
Fine.
That's what I'm just saying.
Okay,
like,
fine.
If
just
you
wanted
put
to
it
say
some
one
flavor,
last
I'll go
thing.
with it. But I'm
No.
just gonna be like,
It's just.
she's get anything else to say.
He's talking to a
Bye.
person. He doesn't realize she's actually dead.
Alright, so she's gone. Never mind.
Kill me. Anything else you want to say? It's just like like a lifeless body.
Why did you say Martha?
Yeah, I'll just After I get the final slash on it, I'll just pick her up and crush her neck, throw her on the ground.
Sounds good. Alright. Another daughter down! Didn't even have to grapple her up in the air.
I attacked her one time.
Yeah.
So much for
Not
my
bad.
bow's ability.
It's still up, right? You can
It's-
teleport somewhere else now.
No.
After y'all's thing, because you still have a Mezzalot in there. Oh, actually, do a Constitution saving throw.
Is it a spell that they
In
cast?
fact, at the start of your turn, it's not a spell, it's from Cloud Kill.
Okay.
So do a Constitution saving throw. And I can't retcon this too much. You shouldn't have had advantage then, because you would have been in this stinking cloud. But whatever.
I think he gets it from his vow of enmity.
I do.
Alright, well, we'll say then that it would still be able to. Why not? Alright,
What can I say for was it?
Constitution. It's a pretty low one, so you should be able to get it.
Oh yeah, easily. 17.
Yeah, you got it. Okay, so you take half
There
damage.
Of what?
Need 3d8.
Hello.
Take 7 damage. Help me remember. Alright, and then that's it for his turn. Oh, plus he'll take another 5 necrotic.
Okay.
So he'll take 12. Or 12 damage. And next up it is Sid. Sid is going to, because he's crazy ninja monk, he's going to turn around and do a backflip over these two guys. Let's see if he sticks the landing. Yeah, he does stick the landing with ease. And then he's going to attack the Rakshasa. Just with some blows. So he gets 3 hits. And then it's 3d10. And then it'll be a will saving throw. So many things you gotta check.
How much damage did I take?
12 total. Con saving throw. That's what that. And then the spell save is 19. So here's for the con. Fails. You're gonna have a stuns Rakshasa. It should be pretty easy.
Crazy frog, eh?
25 damage, and he's stunned. So Sid flipped over, hit him a bunch of times, and stunned him. Where'd my pen go? There it is. Found it. Alright. And next up, it is, and then Sid's gonna take the 10, so Sid's, right? Because he's in a second, yeah. And 25 to Rakshasa. Oh, Rakshasa's dead, actually.
Oh,
Boom, Rakshasa's gone. Alright, and that's it for his turn. Actually, yeah, to be honest, he would have landed one of the strikes against the other creature instead. We'll still say that, so this one's done. And it took not too much damage. That would be that one, yeah. Okay. That's for Sid's turn. Next up it is these guys' turns. Okay, first is gonna be him. He's gonna just hit you again. Actually, he's going to first hit you with his hypnotic gaze. So do another wisdom saving throw.
That's a 12.
If going up on gaming, is Travis looking up here? Yeah. What do you want to know for like per hour or a day pass? For the hour, it's gonna be from about $3 to $5 an hour, depending on if you want to do PC or console or that kind of thing, or weekday to weekend. And then day passes range from $12 to $25, just depending on PC or if you're on the weekends, that kind of thing. And then we also have night passes available if you're coming up to 9. And then we also have memberships available as well that can lower your prices. Sorry, what were you going to say? Someone else? What happened?
I was saving against it. Whatever he was
Oh,
doing.
what was your roll?
12.
No, you did not succeed. You are now stunned. So that means that all these objects fall to the floor, right?
Black screen.
Concentration's broken. Okay, yeah. It would, yeah.
So there, that happens, and then it's going to swing its longsword at you a few times.
That's part of this going. I'm kind of sad that Pride didn't get more of it.
Actually, it's got advantage. Since
She got these hands, is what she got. She got wrecked.
No, the reason
Literally 2 turns.
15
the
doesn't hit
reason
that,
why
does it?
it wasn't I'm not as effective is because I would
15?
miss all those hits. Each time, whatever. I
Chase,
would miss
does a
all.
15 hit?
No.
I didn't think so.
And I didn't cast it out. Would have
You're
given me
a 19.
Yeah, the bow is huge.
AC
Having
is
advantage
20.
on your attacks helps a lot.
Okay. No, actually, I'm sorry, it was a 20. I'll take that back.
Okay, then it does.
Okay, so that one lands. And then, I don't think that one lands.
I got like 13%
No,
level.
okay, so only one lands. So then, that's crazy. It had advantage on you, and it only landed with one attack. That's crazy.
I mean, I have a decent AC because I'm using a shield.
Yeah. Alright, 1d8 plus 3. 8 damage. Okay then. That's not as cool as I thought it was going to be. But then, okay, so then we're going to have Arcana off. What does True Sight do? Doesn't it? Where they just can see everything?
Not sure, honestly. True side? I don't know.
He is going to cast.
Rest in peace, my element of surprise.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So you said I'm stunned.
No, if it was really
Yeah.
true side, I would be like, shit.
Yeah. I don't know.
Do a wisdom saving throw for me.
Does it say what it does? True sight.
Yeah, I looked up. Yeah, you can see. You can even see invisible things. Like you can see things from the ethereal plane. Pretty much, you see just about everything.
So it's like the
room's
highest
just
level
like
of sight.
Yeah, it's better than blind sight. It's better
Like
than
keen sight.
yeah.
Is that a thing too?
True sight is like sees everything.
27.
Okay, yeah, you're good. So, the thing actually turned, looked right at you, and then it tried to, and it did a spell. However, you felt the spell you felt like something was trying to like hold you in place, but you were able to like and doesn't take effect. So that's it for their turn. Next up, it is Leroy. I think. Yeah, Leroy. Yeah, it's your turn.
How tall are these zombies?
The Revenants, they're medium size. They're like the size of a normal humanoid. Like they're bigger than you.
So they're about twice my size.
5'7.5".
Not quite twice your size, but yeah, pretty. Like they're.
But I could probably grab their upper chest or throat if I reached up.
You probably grab him to throw.
No, you
You're right
couldn't.
here.
You couldn't grab its throat, definitely, and even its chest would be difficult. Like you'd be able to grab like that.
If you're 3 foot, that's like your.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you'd be.
wide.
Yeah, You barely be able, like, if it was wearing a necklace or pendants, you might be able to grab at it, but even then, probably not. If it was like hanging
Good for the
low.
copies.
Yeah, you could definitely get that.
Go for the family jewels.
You know what? So I'm gonna cough up a little bit of blood and be like, damn it! Sid, heal me! I'll throw my staff into my offhand. Charge up Vampiric Touch at an 8th level in my left. Grab him by the dick.
Okay.
Straight.
And then was it a
No homo.
saving throw? Or is it a touch attack?
It's a touch attack.
I mean, you didn't say it.
He's a little tickle.
Alright, roll for
Or
attack.
fondle. Fondle on the dongle.
26.
That
Give him
hits.
a little pleasure damage.
It's because I'm casting it at the
It's
8th
electric.
level. It's 8d6 necrotic.
Bro, tiny D6.
Mints?
Yes. Really tiny d6s.
Gosh, use those.
That way you can put them in his pocket.
Anytime on the street.
Yeah.
Put a timer on me counting up your dice.
31 damage.
Alright. You say the stuff and then you grab up. The Revenant looks down at you and you feel the necrotic energy flowing through into its groin area, and yet the creature, even though is somewhat damaged by it, you can tell that it doesn't
Literally
seem to have
thinking
that
of
much
like Game of
effect.
Thrones.
How much damage does it do?
15.
It's just like a
15? Because I heal for that amount.
Okay, yeah, it did 15 points. So you dealt for half the amount of damage dealt.
Do what?
I think it was half the damage. So I think you heal for 7. Also, by the way, Sid can't heal.
No. Yeah, equal to half the. Ah.
Yeah, so you heal for 7. And then, by the way, Sid as a monk can't really heal.
I'm your tank and healer.
Wouldn't he now though be grappled? Because I got him by the dick.
That's a different action.
Yeah, it's different.
That's a bonus.
And as you found out, there's nothing there.
Look, it's not Joey Ryan,
His hands
okay?
are free.
It's not Joey Ryan, okay? That hurts.
There's enough there.
I don't think they have like jump if I'm mistaken. They don't have.
They're not really, like, you could have ripped it off and it still would have just like looked at you. It's a Revenant. It's a zombie basically. Just a really
Fell off 3 years ago.
Next up, and do take, in fact, by dealing necrotic damage, you're going to take a little bit more. I won't do too much more. You'll take 15 necrotic. Is that, are you hurting right now?
You take 150%.
I'm at 5.
Ouch.
I'm at 5.
Okay. You need some heals for sure.
Meals
All
on
right.
meals on meals.
Next up, it is Unar.
That's why my plan was to use Vampiric Touch.
Okay, so that one saw me already. You lost your concentration.
I'm stunned at the moment.
Okay.
He's done. You.
Has the other one that's in his face already gone? Already attacked him?
Yeah, this thing already attacked him, and then this thing tried to cast something on you. Being that, like, because of that, this creature's probably not aware that you were trying to stealth around.
If that just need to be, yeah, we're gonna
Forrest, I need help, man.
tactical retreat.
It's on my left shoulder blade.
Alright, so we gotta do this pathing again. So we're gonna take one back, one and then diagonal
Now you gotta scratch the whole back.
over that way.
Yeah.
All the way.
So it's
25 feet.
25 feet.
You know what you need to do? You gotta use like the dividing wall or a door frame.
Say
Just
what?
like a bear.
Not in range. Once again. One
And this
attack.
guy.
Yeah, it's that guy. One attack.
She's so quick. I blinked and I missed it.
15.
You still have advantage because of the being flanked. But the creature would have known that, like, you're probably gonna get attacked. But anyway,
Yeah, I get it just because he was in the
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, 28.
that
Well, he
hits.
was stealth.
Yeah, exactly. But
So this one saw him, but this one wouldn't.
it would be aware that there was a creature that had been trying to stealth it, and not only that, he had it already attacked it, and then he hid afterwards. One of the things like, okay, yeah, there's a guy that keeps trying to hide, so it would have, if it wasn't engaged with you, it wouldn't have been at as much of a disadvantage because it would be like kind of looking out for it, and being that he wasn't invisible, he would have
He's
basically
about to be dead anyway.
Like that was for flavor.
It's
not
that
exactly.
rogue damage.
Just wanted to throw it in there. Why not? All right, so let's count it up. 10. 20. 25. 33. 45. Plus 7. 52.
Nice.
Okay, nice. He is now bloody.
Well, dang.
All right.
Okay.
And
Do you have a second attack?
You don't know a second attack? As a rogue, a level 18 rogue?
I don't know
I
what's
feel like you should.
I think that's an automatic thing
Almost positive that you do.
for most characters.
At like level
Like the
5 or something.
fighter, rogue,
Just
barbarian.
if you go to your
they all get an
I
extra
have
attack.
this one attack per
Paladins.
action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
I think you can either do dual attack or something else.
Yeah, no fighting style, but there are some classes that just
I think it's because I'm maybe because I picked an assassin.
That's because you're a female.
Sorry, female audience.
Wait, just go to the attack tab. Because for me, it says like action.
Yeah, I have it, so it's only one
Okay,
attack
so
per
then you
action,
only
so
have
that's
one.
not like-
What sex is your character, Leroy?
He's not
Mel.
If you have to ask.
It would be kind of cool if he was like different, non-binary, because we got like 2 female characters.
So how are you looking otherwise, health-wise?
And the male characters.
We're looking at you. Would you
I
say
identify as an
okay?
attack helicopter.
I can like grunt at you like, fine.
Okay, great.
I
Awesome.
can't move, so
So she'll kind of move.
Which is ironic, by the way, considering that you're stunned, like can't move, and yet you're still able to give him advantage on his attack. But hey, rules,
Just
rules.
there, you have to be present. Like,
Yeah.
distraction.
Yeah.
So we're gonna move back towards, I guess, toward the door
Can't ignore this.
completely, and you can just take me out of stealth.
Yeah.
About it. And I guess that's all I can do.
Okay, sounds good. Take
51 points of damage, I guess that's it.
Yeah, that's it. I can't do another one.
take 10 necrotic,
Oh, 10.
and then did I not have you do it the previous turn?
No, you did.
Okay.
I'm.
Okay.
It hurts.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to, man.
It's adding up.
Who's dead right now? This. She's dead.
About
Yeah.
to be.
I'm about to be dead.
All right, so it's these guys' turns. The Mezzaloths.
Can't fight a one-on-one, guys.
They just keep slightly swinging away.
That's so great.
Here's the best part.
They have trident too. I feel like a trident is not a good weapon for trying to discover like a hidden enemy. Because you're like, you can swing it, but I mean, then you're not using
Sweep
it
it.
well. So it's like,
Travis, here's the bad part. I joked earlier about being able to kill Sid and end the campaign. Sid's about to be by himself.
Okay. You're about to go down. All right. And next up, it is Osiris. Oh, gotta wake up again.
Was the cloud thing from the sister or from the other thing?
From the Mezzaloth. So it's still there. Oh, speaking of, Constitution saving throw. Thank you for the reminder.
Natural 20.
Okay. You get you take half damage.
I was gonna say he gets advantage because he's magic. Well, no, you don't. You get +4.
Natural 20 plus 4 plus.
That inspiration really
Take
helps.
7 damage.
Inspiration really helps.
I think it's poison damage.
Yeah.
7.
And it is a fog, so it is But you're close enough that you wouldn't be at a disadvantage. But it is a fog. It doesn't say that it's like a particularly
Dissipates
obscure.
vision or obscures vision.
Like a red
So
mist.
that the way the rules might go is that basically it's kind of more than the end. Like, if it was a spell that was meant to obscure, then it would definitely obscure. But if it's a spell that just like it can cause incidental like obscuring, it just depends on the circumstances. In this case, you're close enough that you wouldn't have a disadvantage on the throw. Like there's a little bit of fog in between you and the creature, but definitely not enough to.
It's just more like a red haze that's hurting you.
Yeah. If it was a bigger room and there's that cloud in between you, like if there's more distance, then it would be enough to make you be at a disadvantage. Like you'd be able to see through it, but not quite that well.
So I'm gonna cast Wind Wall and just push the fog to the other side of the room, and the wall is gonna go through the guy and hit him, and it's gonna move all the fog to the other side of the room.
Is there a strength saving throw for him then? Oops.
So
Your wind wall is so powerful it knocked a hole.
50 feet long, 15 feet high, 1 foot thick. Can shape the wall in any way you choose, so long as it makes one continuous path along the ground. The wall lasts for the duration. When the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a strength saving throw. A creature takes 3d8 bludgeoning damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
And your movement.
Strength.
15.
It needed a 16, so it takes 3d8.
Let's push back.
38.
Takes 38. 5,
I think he'll
10,
damage this guy, yeah.
13.
Nope, we
So that takes 13 points of damage. It doesn't move him.
Oh, it doesn't?
No.
Okay.
The strong wind keeps fog, smoke, and other gases at bay. Smaller flying creatures or objects can't pass through the wall. Loose, lightweight materials brought into the wall fly upward.
Okay.
So it just does the damage the one time
Okay. Sounds good.
because it hit him, and then all the fog is like kept at bay, so
Yeah.
that won't be residual damage against us.
Gotcha. Because that would hurt having that answer.
And then that was and then for my bonus action, I'll Hunter's Mark the new guy.
Okay. Sounds good.
That's my turn.
Okay. Take another 5 necrotic.
Yep.
And then it is Roderick. And by the way, next up is going to be the Rakshasa, and then that creature, or not the Rakshasa, the Revenants, and that creature, and then after that's back up to the top to Kara.
I'm stunned at the moment. How long does that last?
Oh, it's till the end of his next turn. So yeah, your stuns. Never mind.
Is it just one
You don't
turn
have any
now?
saves?
Yeah, just one turn. Actually, yeah, I think it is. You do get another save. Yeah, you're right. It's what was it for Constitution? I think. No, actually, it doesn't give you another saving throw. It would have been Wisdom, but no.
And it's just when it happens.
Okay, so you take another 10 necrotic,
Okay.
and then now it is the Revenant's turn. Well, the one is still gonna attack you because it sells out with vengeance against you. The other one's gonna be attacking Sid. But first, let's get this attack out of the way. That is a 18.
18 hits.
Okay, I'm gonna do the damage first. 4d6 plus 4. 2 more. 4, and then 66. Pretty sure you're dead. 12, 18, 24 plus 4, 28. 28 damage.
Oh yeah.
Actually, we're gonna say this. This is how we're gonna do this. We're gonna say it grapples you on the first attack. Instead of dealing damage, because you're the one that tried to grapple its codpiece. It's just gonna grab you with that first attack. So you're gonna say you're now grappled, and then it'll try to attack you with its. It's gonna like power attack you with its other hand. See if it hits. That one does hit. So yeah, you still die, but it grapples you first.
So I'm dead.
Yeah, you're knocked out.
But you
It wouldn't be enough to insta kill you though, or knock off one of your failures. So yeah, you are knocked out right now, and you're starting to die. Then the other revenant, it has the Oath of Vengeance against Sid. It's going to attack him. Just those 2 fist attacks. One hits. Actually, might be neither hits. Sid's pretty hard to hit. Nope, neither attack hits. So Sid's good. Alright. Leroy's knocked out. At least he has chicken now.
At least I have chicken.
Alright, and then next up it is, that was the Revenants. Now it's the Mezzaloth's turn. The Mezzaloth is going to teleport out of there.
It's good to see.
It's gone.
Every part of me wants to start working on a new character because I feel like Leroy's not surviving the night.
Not what?
Every part of me wants to start working on a new character because I feel like Leroy is not surviving the night.
I don't know, we'll see. We'll see.
That saving throw is
Next up is back up to Kalar. See, man, how's it going?
He by himself has by far had the easiest time.
Yeah. I meant for you'll probably see in a second because I meant for this to be. Anyways, you'll see.
yeah.
Did you kill that other guy? Did you kill that other guy?
No, he got scared and left.
Oh, really?
Huh? Oh yeah, the Mezzaloth. Yeah, he just dipped out. He teleported out.
Good.
He's like, screw this noise.
Good.
I'm gonna conjure volley.
About to defile the corpse
Okay.
of one of the sisters.
So here's what happens as soon as all the arrows come down. I'm just gonna save you from having to add it all up. As soon as the arrows start coming through, their figures, the first couple arrows just kind of go through, and the figures like warp a little bit, and then they just dissipate. They're illusions.
First two.
I know. It was meant to make you freak out, and then dip out of there, even though it was technically only a Nycoloth. Still kind of tough, but you dealt with them easy. All right, so that's it.
So I'll just go ahead and take the hood off.
All right. You do take 10, necrotic, because you didn't deal any radiant
Well,
this turn.
Are those
He's
rooms
don't
connected?
know. They're not. No. They're like completely different. This is just to make it easier
Can you
to.
feel his
They
warmth
got
through
scared
the
what
wall?
happened.
Huh?
They got scared.
Actually, I'll give you a chance. What do you want to do? Like once you see that,
What?
once you see that happen, do you want to stay here, or do you want to try to do something else?
I'm gonna walk over, pick up my sword, look up, yell, "I thought so." Put it back in my sheath. I think I'll try to get out the door.
Before you do, you start to go towards the door. Little glint catches your eye.
Oh, I think I'll go look at that glint. Let's go check that glint.
You find a crystal fragment
Oh!
on the Nycoloth.
Game day.
Calm down.
Is the body still there?
If you can go through this door, then we'll go ahead. Yeah, the body's still there. Yeah, that body's still there.
Let me search the body real quick while I'm there.
Okay.
See if there's anything else on it.
Check.
Healing potion or something.
Let's go get hype.
You know, that can spread around to the guy.
So he has a great axe. You can get the great axe, and then he has
Did you
not
survive
much
that
else.
one?
No, he doesn't have
He did.
no
you go down?
potions.
Oh, I'm down.
No,
You want me to pick them up?
I think I'm gonna cut his fingers off.
Did he kill you?
Put a little necklace and wear that.
sounds good. Okay.
Is he dead?
He's
No,
unconscious.
he's not. He's
Okay.
unconscious, yeah. No,
Alright.
no, not one's okay.
Next up, it is Kektik. Kektik's turn.
That'd be tragic.
Make it happen, Captain. This power
I'm
news
gonna-
are in there.
I'm not a monster, I kill monsters, but I'm not a monster.
You're a monster. Did you just stab some chick's neck? Come on.
I broke her neck. It's my job. But I'm gonna pick her up. I'm gonna walk her over to the coffin.
Yeah.
Open it. I'm
Because
gonna
you're
put
not a
her in.
monster.
Put her in it. Okay.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna look inside. I'm gonna open it first and see what's there. And if it's empty, then yeah, I'm putting her in.
Okay.
If it's not empty, I'm putting her on top of him.
Stuffing her.
No, I mean, I'm gonna go.
her up.
So here's what happens with you. Well, first off, Osiris, because y'all two are technically, honestly, kind of not in an initiative now. So what do you want to do? Like now that you saw the other Michaeloth or Mesoloth dip up out of there. Now you see him tending to her body.
Just kind of look up and say, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Cowards.
All right. So here's what happens. First off, you also find the crystal fragment. You find one either in the coffin or on her. So you find another one. You both hear a voice in your head. For you, it doesn't sound like it's addressing you. It just has this kind of like, you just kind of feel like he's pissed at you, basically.
Good.
You hear the voice, and it's saying, "I appreciate you showing respect to my daughter. I still will kill you for that. But as the Lord of Death, I can understand that all things must die, even my own children."
Even you.
To which I say, every second I'm prepared to die. It doesn't seem like you've come to terms with your death yet.
Well, as you see, as the Lord of Death, your thought returns. As the Lord of Death, there's some things in which death itself is unable to touch. And with that, he then shows you. He actually shows you a glimpse of Leroy on the grounds. He's like, by the way, speaking of things that death does have dominion over, your friends might need some assistance. He shows that to you. That's it. I'll come back. Well, go ahead. Or yeah, what do you want to do? Anything besides that?
I don't think there's any way for us to know where they're at or how to get
No,
to them.
you're not. Well, you remember you have the ability to like basically
We
kind of
can
teleport him. You could try to do something. You can't go to where he is if you haven't seen him yet. But you think that you might be able to get an idea of if you teleport back to where another place you have been or something maybe.
You go back to the artifact.
That's what I was thinking. But unless we go through that portal,
YOLO.
who knows where the portals lead? Yeah, let's do that.
What are you doing? Where y'all gonna go?
We're gonna teleport back to.
The artifact room that had the beacon.
Okay, where Mara was. Okay.
No.
No?
Go back to the beginning.
The
first
beginning
one we walked
room
into.
where the portal was.
The doors were.
Okay.
Where the ball bearing.
All right, I'll put y'all back there in a second. Okay, sounds
What?
good.
Dang it, I have to stay. Because, I mean, I
You-
gotta kill him.
We're gonna say you don't take any necrotic because Lord of Death is like, yeah, I'm gonna spare you. We'll say he makes you take 10, just for the insult.
Don't be a sore loser.
Maybe it's a good thing that you took that extra.
Probably not. I'm still gonna kill your ass.
Now it's at Sid's turn. Sid and both these.
You're nothing but a bully.
Is there any way that we're gonna get to them? I'm just asking as a DM because I'm gonna have to go.
You have to go soon.
Well, can't they pick him up and teleport him back with them?
Yeah, it's already almost 10:30.
Really? Yeah, I was gonna try to have y'all finish up your encounters, and then that was gonna be where we wrap up. If you have time.
Is
What time is
Sid
it now?
gonna be able to do it?
Well, we're gonna see. All right. So, here's what Sid does. Sid sees things getting dire. First off, Sid, he picks up a crystal fragment from the dead Rakshas's body. So he gets that. And then he's going to do another double flip over because he's all about that ninja life. Ninja! Yep, he lands it. He sticks it. Of course he does. And then he's going to do 2 melee attacks at the same time. Gets these creatures, both of them. I'm hoping this works.
Medium punch.
Okay, they both land easily. So now the Constitution saving throws for them.
2 consecutive normal
Yes,
punches.
both low. He stuns both revenants. Boom. So Sid's balling out right now. Then,
That's huge.
as a bonus action, he's then going to he's gonna teleport basically. He's gonna phase shift back to that beginning area.
He can do that as a bonus action.
Only he is, because he's so good at he's been in the dream realm, so he's gonna do that. Yeah. And then next up is it Leroy? Yeah, Leroy. Do a saving throw.
Are they back in the room with me?
Who?
Are they back?
Was
Are
it
we
that
all-
one?
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's +4.
Stop playing.
What?
He dead.
What
Yeah,
is your roll?
No, yeah, I was gonna say.
What?
You have a
That's
couple
everyone.
chances.
You have 3 cases plus
Yeah,
knowledge
it's
that
not
you're now
one
giving me
save,
back in the
yeah.
room within.
It's
Those
not
are
the
that
general.
one. Like,
Nat
No,
one,
not
you
one.
have
You
2 fails
give me
twice.
2 fails. Yeah.
But you're still not dead.
All right. You are close to. You see them both materialize. And he's like, we're gonna say. I'm guessing that you assist him healing.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at my
Teleport,
spells.
he's kind of midair and just falls face first. Kind of
like whenever someone's trying to help someone that's like knocked out, they're like carrying them through, and they're like hitting their head on doorway. It's like, what? As they like swing around, and hit their head. All right, so cool, and then next up is Unar. Y'all are the last encounter. Everyone's waiting on you guys.
Oh, they haven't gone yet, have they?
Huh? Did I miss their turn?
I don't know. If you want to miss your turn,
Yeah. Okay, yeah,
you
it's
can
their
totally
turn.
end
My
it.
bad.
I can totally end it.
So the Ultraloth is going to keep attacking you at advantage. That 20.
That misses.
So that'll be a crit.
Not
Go
yet.
ahead and do that damage.
Hang in there.
It's not. This thing doesn't deal that much.
I'm not okay.
This thing does not deal that much damage.
Just eye shifted back.
Wait, come on!
11 damage on the first one. Is it a 19 hit?
No.
Okay. Jesus Christ, those are some crap rolls. Alright, I only hit you
got
for
a big
11
shield.
damage. Okay. Cool, and then the Arcanoloth, he's gonna do.
He's out of spells. Joke's on him.
The guys from the other room come knock on the door.
Yeah, that's what's gonna do the next turn.
The revenants.
Knock his right out.
You guys still fighting?
Oh
You guys
man.
left.
Can we join you guys? We didn't get to finish our fight.
Well, I mean, technically, can't teleport.
Yeah. They can do whatever they want. Because the Lord of the League.
Okay. A Constitution saving throw.
No, not a Constitution save.
68. Those eyes, though.
Better than 12.
Nope, it doesn't save. Okay. Alright. 78 plus 30.
78.
Yeah,
That finger of death?
38.
Finger of death?
108.
78 plus 30.
Is this an AoE?
No, it's just you.
Wait, it's 108. 78 but plus 30.
That's some good rolls too.
Automatic.
Oh, thank you.
69 damage. Did I kill you?
Uncanny dodge. Holy shit.
Huh?
Uncanny dodge.
Alright. So you take 34. What are you at now?
You gotta be a dexterous little girl rolling around.
I thought you already used your uncanny dodge.
You can use
Reaction.
it every turn.
Every turn.
You can use it.
Ooh, alright, I'm still okay. Ish. I'm not okay.
And that's their turn.
I'm less not okay.
So who's it now?
was it before their turn? Unar, I think? No. Yeah, now it's Unar. Yeah, it's your turn now.
Alright, so we're gonna move back into range of this one.
Okay. Of which one?
The one that's in front of you.
This one?
Yes.
Okay. I like you guys taking like the Bobby from Family Circus route. He's like, go attack here, then go back over here, go back over here, then over this way. Then
I literally cannot. The other one, I would love to attack, but I would literally do like no damage to it.
There you go.
Well, that guy's barely bloodied, so.
Well, I have this 9 lives still a rapier. Let's hope I get a critical.
Why would you do no damage to him?
Because
I don't get the sneak attack.
yeah,
Oh, because right.
Yes, true.
I got you.
True side, so. Lovely.
It's kind of crazy.
20 hit.
To be honest, I knew the Eldritch challenge would be challenging, but I didn't think it would be the most challenging. It kind of is in a way. The only thing is that that creature does like no damage. If that creature dealt some decent damage, this would have been a tough encounter for y'all.
Still is.
I mean, I also whipped a lot of rolls with my objects.
Yeah.
20?
Roderick's done nothing but be a sponge.
Please let it kill because we need you on the next turn.
I mean, it could be worse. He could have pulled a Leroy.
True. 10.
Hey, I like it. If all of y'all would have defeated his encounters without anyone going down,
20.
I would have been like, okay, like what
25.
can I throw at y'all? Like if y'all get split up. And
Honestly, you got lucky that we got split
What
into
did I say
4
that?
groups.
10, 20.
Yeah.
25.
Because there was a chance like all of us rolled one number.
Yeah.
Statistically.
Oh no, yeah, I wanted to do
Yeah.
it like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you have
39
done
points
if we
damage.
Okay.
all rolled one number?
To the.
Still would have had to go from room to room to get the crystals.
I was looking forward to something that was gonna happen and never even got a chance to happen. 39. Ooh man, he is close to dead. He is. You see him.
I'd
He's
have
just like,
laughed if we all gone to one room and I just shot
like
the first lightning
could
bolt,
breathe
hit
on
you
him,
off.
he's dead.
I'd be like, whoops.
If only you were the kind of rogue that didn't have just one attack.
Actually, we can do this. I actually use this option right here. So
I would
use
hope
a
not
dagger.
being a mage.
A dagger that's in her
He shoots for a
leather
You can do 2
armor.
weapons
Sure.
fighting.
Yeah, it's 2 weapon fighting and stab with the offense.
Alright, roll for the attack. Still did good.
What do you add with it? Should be 23.
23 hits.
That would be-
And well, no, you could possibly not do enough to kill him because it's a dagger. It's not much. 1 damage.
Well, plus your bonus.
Yeah, you should be.
No, doesn't
Dexterity
offhand doesn't that take away the
Oh,
bonus
that's
from it?
true. Well, that's just your proficiency, not your strength.
I think it's the proficiency
Dexterity.
bonus, so you don't get the bonus to
Proficiency
hit, but you still get the bonus to damage.
Yes.
Oh my god, I should have known.
So it'd be 6.
6.
Yes.
Oh, he's at 1. So not quite enough.
But then necrotic.
Yeah, he takes necrotic damage.
Who does?
Scratch that, you don't have the modifier.
So you don't, yeah.
Alright, then never mind. He's still.
Unless you have the better 2 weapon fighter.
He takes 10 necrotic damage and dies. He takes.
Do you want a headbutt as a bonus action?
Sure, definitely.
Go ahead and go for a headbutt.
This was advantage.
Yeah, 20.
Double 16s. Plus,
Alright, then now roll a d4 and add your strength, but you're gonna take damage as well.
My strength. Oh, that's funny. That's really funny.
Did you roll a 4?
Yeah, I rolled
that's
a 4.
enough. That killed it.
Alright.
And you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage yourself. Okay, and that guy's dead.
Woo! Alright, that's all on you. It's all on you now. Wait, before
Here's my
we're
turn.
gonna make sure to
is-
separate
And
us.
And your days
Separate
from
us.
your headbutt.
Yeah, separate us. Oh yes, there we go. A little more, like 10 feet. Yeah, there we go. So you don't have to get destroyed by one lightning bolt.
Next up is Osiris. So Osiris, here's what we're gonna do with y'all. Since y'all are now out of initiative, now we're gonna have this. I'm guessing you're gonna stabilize him, right? We're gonna say that you're stabilized, but they haven't really finished healing you yet because Sid is like, by the way, I'm getting distress signals. I think we need to go help out. You know, like most of us are good, but
I'll go.
I'm just gonna heal him up just enough to where he's stable and good, and then I'm gonna look at Sid and say, "Let's go."
All right, and Sid is going to. He says he'll need your help. So in fact, both of y'all are going to roll a. God, I can't remember what this would be. No. Roll. Just roll an Arcana. Roll an Arcana check.
This is all happening before I get to go.
I'm gonna see if I can stay out the beach.
Like it's kind of happening at the same time. That's why I'm having this happen because they were out of initiative.
8.
So let's say Sid there. I'll do Sid's roll too.
He needs one more shot.
Sid didn't get it. It's relying on you right now. What is it? What's the roll?
Not good. It's not.
All right, so they're struggling to make it to y'all. They don't know how to get to y'all yet. All right, so now it is. Yeah, now it is your turn. Yeah.
I am no longer stunned.
Yeah, you're not stunned.
And after that last hit, I am actually pissed. You see my eyes start to glow green, kind of like yours. But then they grow brighter and brighter and brighter, and I just stare dead into his eyes and fire my disintegrate at 7th level.
Ooh.
Can you get closer?
It's going to be 13d6 plus 40.
He has all.
Dang. He does. Is there a saving throw?
It's a dexterity saving throw of 19.
Nope, he failed. He came close. I rolled a 16. I have advantage on it, but
Why?
because he has magic resistance.
Oh, resistance, okay.
You got enough?
I have just enough. Yeah.
Hey, Travis, I got bounce man.
Got get out of here. All right.
Gotta chill.
All right.
That's a little bit.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Appreciate it.
Deuces.
Next week. You're gonna be here next week. Awesome. Yeah. Awesome. Good playing with you.
Yeah, good stuff, man. Good.
And GG.
Again, impressed with your rounds. I thought that you were gonna dip out. You just took that on. Did you even take any damage? Or yeah, take a little bit.
Yeah,
Not too much.
it's not enough to even bother me. It's mostly the necrotic damage.
No, it's really
I don't know, you didn't think like me to do that.
Next one. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
See you guys.
See you, man.
You know you blow up the munitions crate, it blows up. It's like this damage.
So that'll be 75 damage.
75.
That was on
Nice.
the low end for this spell.
He is bloodied. What kind of damage is
it
it?
is. Technically.
Force.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's no
Okay.
resistance for force.
Yep. Nope. All right. Yeah, he's bloodied. 75. Okay. All right, and then do you take the 10 necrotic?
Okay.
And then we'd go up to Kayla. We'll say that Kalar does teleport back into that beginning room.
Upon seeing that my spell didn't actually kill him, I just I blow loudly into my bagpipes as a just disorienting distraction, and right before doing that, I say finish him off and just
Nice. All right. Is that
So,
for
inspiration for him.
Nice. All right. Kind of like the same sounds almost that he guy wanted to be first. By the way, you know where I got that sound effect from? It's from Game of Thrones. Remember, any of y'all watch Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Whenever Theon or Reek, whenever he like comes to at one point, whenever he was imprisoned by what's his name, the
Ramsay.
bastard Ramsay. It was one of the times that he like wakes up and there's like there's like this really like that was so well done. That's oh my god, those scenes are so good. Anyways, then it's so Kektik. So now you have another chance. So do another Arcana check.
16.
That's enough.
So that was
'Cause yeah, that's enough. Says like, okay, I think we got it. you guys do materialize. We're gonna say that Leroy, you want to come along, or you want to still stay and recover because you aren't that healed up yet, right? Did you heal him yet?
A little bit.
Yeah, heal him. What was it, lay on hands?
I'll give you 35 hit points.
35 hit points.
Well, how much is your max?
110.
They killed you.
Yeah, 35 for now.
Okay. Do you want to join him, or do you want to stay
I was
behind?
like,
I'll join him.
Okay. And then Osiris, you're with MCA.
You
He
guys
like has two giant black eyes, like a runny nose. Like, damn!
using his staff as a crutch.
All right, and so now you're all there on your left. Get it, like Avengers.
If you guys made the
That was the
first
worst
deck and
symbol
appeared
in my
right as I'm
opinion,
firing, I just straight up kill one of you.
So the Arcanoloth, that's seeing the rest of you arrive, he's going to try to teleport.
I want to shoot him.
Away.
As I see him trying to
Let's
flee.
go say he's gonna try to teleport away.
What are you freaking? What do I have?
Counterspell.
So
yes.
I do.
Yes.
The rogue takes his staff and casts it for him.
The staff doesn't have counterspell. I was looking at that. Did I take it though? Yeah, I did.
So do the thing for it. I think that it's like a. I think it's kind of like a grapple check or something like that. I think it's like we both roll.
Depends on what level you're casting your spell at, what level he casts his at.
Teleport's a low level spell.
I'm really gonna mess with him. I'm casting it at a level 7.
Yeah, okay, so the DC is 10 plus the spell's level, so 17 then? You said 7th level? Alright, so I got a... I fail. The creature's trying to, like, you see like a bluish energy form about it as it looks like he's about to try to teleport away. But then Leroy sticks out his hand and the creature just like looks around like, oh, actually...
Oh, you know it'd be so
No,
boss
it
for
doesn't.
flavor?
No, it still fails. It still fails. Okay. It did have advantage. I forgot that it had advantage.
You know it'd be sick?
What?
Is if I Misty step behind the creature and like put it in a headlock and just like yell, Unar, finish it, because then he gets a sneak attack.
Sounds good. We'll do it. We're
Yeah.
gonna roll with it. So you're there. Do a grapple check still.
I feel like Leroy should get to finish it. He stopped him.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. He is completely
Fucking just
grappled.
Kimura.
Yeah, he's like. Not only that, but the force of the thing, it actually makes his next. He can't even cast. He's like,
Ooh, nice.
and then do you want to?
Yes, rolling and then. We're gonna check.
I was like, I won't finish it.
You already counterspell.
Yeah, you counter him. That was what y'all needed to do.
This is their room. It's fitting.
Just one off from the crit.
19.
Yeah.
He's at. Good. Yeah, both of damage. Could potentially not kill him. Yeah, you kill him. You kill him. I don't want to. Yeah, you kill him. You kill him. I see some 6s.
Yeah.
All right, so he's dead.
Yay.
All right, and then for purposes of brevity, we're gonna say that you guys recover the crystals from those guys. So there are 2 more crystals. So
Cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sweet.
Also, if he was essentially paralyzed, that would be an automatic crit.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
wait, let me do it one more time just for fun.
No.
One more time. Hold on. Let me
Okay.
get this out.
So that's where we're gonna stop for tonight. Right there.
Sweet.
Yeah. No other. We'll pick it up from there next week.
Are we resting ourselves?
Whoa, checking his body.
5, 11.
That's not good.
So I need to
22,
prepare another
27,
character in case
33,
Leroy goes down,
36,
is what you're saying.
39,
Maybe.
47,
Another
48,
7.
54, 61. Not bad for one attack.
Yeah. That was the
Where's that
double.
bag if I can dump it?
That was the crit. Oh, but that's doubled. So,
Well, that was a second roll. I rolled twice.
oh, you roll it twice. So what was the first one?
That was fun.
He was like, I'm deciding.
Gotcha. So you just rolled them all twice.
Yeah.
Or 61 doubled. 122. It's a pretty juicy crit.
Oh yes.
Juicy. Sweet. GG. Woo.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun. I like that. I like that.
That could be fun in the morning for you, but
It didn't exactly go as expected because y'all had some tough matchups, but I guess I needed to buff the creatures a little bit more. I genuinely thought, we're doing the math, some of those encounters should be way tougher for y'all. You're like,
We blew a lot of big stuff.
Yeah, my
Finished
Dragon
off.
Lord.
So, like, yes, it may have gone easier in some ways, but it's only because we pulled out big guns,
Hey, Travis. True.
which are now used up.
Did you grab my dragon?
Oh, he's over there.
oh my bad.
Did you get the female ranger?
That ranger's on too.
Like Hectic's huge smite, he now doesn't have till he rests.
Oh, really?
Those are spell slots.
Yeah. Same with my bow.
And y'all still have a boss battle coming up.
Exactly.
oh yeah.
I kept that in mind. I was being a little conservative.
I'm glad I did it the way I did, by the way, because I can't. I know it doesn't seem like it, but I was spent a lot of time this week trying to think of how I was going to do this, and I came up with a few cool designs for the temple. But the more I was thinking about, it, I was like, he knows that y'all been coming. He's the Lord of Illusions, blah blah. I was like, it doesn't make sense that he would have just let y'all keep clearing his temple like that. So I was like, I didn't want to do that. So I was like, it's gonna have to be something where it's like a shifting thing. And I think this works. I think it ended up being pretty cool. Y'all did really okay. So two of the encounters should be really difficult because had he been in that one room with the invisible things, he would have been like, there's two invisible guys right there, basically. And then y'all's encounter should have been tough because the Rockster Saw has magic immunity. It has limited magic immunity to where if the spell's 6th level or lower, it just doesn't even affect or well. So
But I was casting 7 and higher.
yeah, you did that, and then Sid did some really good damage to him. So that encounter should have been a little tougher. And he, by the way, he has something cool about him. He has a damage vulnerability. I won't tell y'all because you might end up fighting him again or something. But still, he has. So those encounters should have, like I said, by the math, some of those encounters should have been a lot more difficult for your characters. So
I took a lot of damage.
Me too. Yeah, that last, you know.
yeah, but like it should have been like.
I mean, me and Mark like used our heavy hitting stuff. That's why the sister.
Yeah,
just got
that's what he
away.
was saying.
Yeah.
We
We pulled out the stops.
That's the main thing I was surprised about was killing her. Because I was like thinking about this and I was like, I didn't buff her anymore. I did what she could do last time, but last time y'all faded us off against.
Well, like what Mark was saying
It
too,
was tough.
a big thing for him was the. Alright, see
See you
you.
guys next week.
Yeah, sounds good. Big thing for him is the Vow of Enmity, which gave him advantage on his attacks.